Hello, everybody, and welcome, that's right, to the BREN CHONG, Bernard CHONG? BREN CHONG? Bernard CHONG? The BCC 3, the final day of action in the NACA North America, Central America Division. Who am I? Well, it says it right there. Rich Slayton, that's who I am, caster for Clash Royale League, amongst other Clash Royale things, here with you today to walk through or talk through, chat through, hang out through, cast through, all the different throughs this final day of competition in the North America, Central America region. Although it's all North America today, as you might have seen, all USA and Mexico in this group. So no CA in this one, going to be just those two countries even, not even Canada. So just USA and Mexico. I got my USA glasses on. A little biased, maybe? Well, you know what? I'll still try to cast it nice and even down the middle. But speaking of not being even down the middle, Anaban at the top, one of the most popular players in Clash Royale. By popular, I mean biggest draws. Lots of people want to watch him. Of course, maybe the villain of CR. 4-1 so far for the sniper. Magma and Bag, the two Americans, currently rounding out the top three, so they are both in position to qualify. Fate in their own hands today, this evening. Imedwin, Betfas, and Rockstar rounding out the bottom. Edwin and Betfas both still in it for sure. Rockstar playing for content at this point, so we'll see how he does as time goes on today. But for the moment, it looks like, barring a massive collapse, Anaban is going to be through to our next round. I don't always know what they're transitioning to. As you may have seen, that was Revel Amar, who organizes tournaments, and Bale, very popular Spanish pro, those two casting over on that side. But here, it's me and you for multiple matches. We should have the lineup here, the actual match order, up on screen in just a little bit. It's going to be a fun one, though. Of course, this just wraps up the regional play. We are going into our playoffs and then our actual championship for the Worlds very soon. I'll be casting the North American playoffs on both Sunday and Tuesday. Sunday this weekend and the following Tuesday. So be here for those bits and pieces. For now, let's go ahead and see who actually makes it to those playoffs. Starting off with the American Magma up against Rockstar. Magma running wall breakers. Is he running wall breakers plus drill, or just a minor wall breakers or wall breakers base deck? Whereas Rockstar looking like RG, maybe not. We'll see what he's doing there in the end. Hello to everyone in the chat who's already here, both on YouTube and Twitch. We are in both places today, so wherever you like to watch, and it is drill wall breakers. And drill goes to the back. And that's actually going to work out kind of nice. I think the log not useful for Rockstar, and a lot of damage early on here for Magma, who should have no trouble contending with this counter push coming the opposite way. Quick shout-outs, highs to everyone in Twitch chat. Luis and Chicken Gamer, how are you? Over on YouTube, I see Omotayo, Sky, Mance Rada in the building, Hugo, Cool Kid, HK, Ken. Good to see all of you, and yes, thank you very much, HK. Rich to 50K, currently just over 30. But right now, currently just around 1,500 HP on that right-hand tower is Rockstar. Party like one. Israel, I don't know what that's all about, but welcome to the chat here for this one. Royal Giant goes opposite lane, timed against the wall breakers. And this might work out nicely. The Electro Spirit not going to stop those wall breakers. Rockstar falls for it again. Gets absolutely taken to the house right there. Kelly Casado in the Twitch chat. Slayton is the man. What's up? Hey, how are you? Thank you very much. That Dark Prince going to do some significant damage here, so Rockstar certainly down, but not out yet. Has got to get it back. Has got to figure out what his defensive strategy is going to be. Of course, now that we're in double, it should be much easier to defend. Just has to not be dropping that Dark Prince up front. Has to find some other answer for those wall breakers. So far, his answer has been nothing. No answer at all. Does he have the log available? Electro, yes, there we go. Electro Spirit and log do stop it. This is a good position for Rockstar at the moment. He's down a lot, but he's not out by any means. The big question now is he going to find any way past this Tesla drill combination? At this point, Magma can just play really good defense and not worry too much about the offensive side, except for second Royal Giant down. Tesla not going to be in cycle yet, so Drill has to come out to defend. And just like that, Rockstar is back in the lead. He might get a shot here. No, Tesla does get down in time. And holding on nicely there is Magma, but he does give up the lead, and he's against Log Fireball. And I don't believe that Magma's running Log. We would have seen the Log already, I feel like, if that were the case. Dark Prince cycled in the back. Maybe an ill-conceived idea. We'll see if Magma does try to go ahead and go for the drill offensively here. Obviously doesn't want to throw himself open to that Royal Giant. Might need it here on defense. Does need it on defense. No, it isn't Tesla. So now can he get the drill? He might drill in the front here. I think he's going to drill in the front and then maybe NATO to get everything lined up. We'll see. Log does work there against the Breakers, but they don't get their damage. Does this line up? Nice Fisherman out of Rockstar. That could have been some devastating, maybe game-ending damage for Magma. Instead, Rockstar with a great pickup with the Fisherman, struggling in the opening moments, but does get it back, and now back in the lead one more time. This might be a good enough drill to get there in time. It does not pull the Dark Prince back, but it doesn't matter. The damage is in, and the Log does clean things up. A bit of an overspend right there with the Electro Spirit, but with a minute 15 left, it is right now Magma in the lead. Royal Giant, though, at the bridge, but this is just a low elixir spam right now. I know he has to get stuff on tower. Fireball doesn't connect. I don't know. This might be a tough one here. It's looking more and more like Magma's going to finish it off. Yes, he does. Fireball comes in. G to the G, well to the plate. And there we go. Game number 1 going for Magma. Might have been a little dicey here and there as the game went on, but in the end, Magma shut it down and locked it in. Very, very well played. What a great way to kick off our day today. A nice, fun matchup that I certainly enjoyed. Hope you did as well. For those of you just joining, this is the Bren Bernard CHONG Cup 3, the 3rd edition of this ongoing event, this multiple season event, if you will. Take a look at the Twitch chat here. Biss Bossum saying I think Rockstar can win this. Well, that comment did not age well. He could have. It's so tough though to break through with the Royal Giant against Tesla and the Drill. Brick saying Rich streams first time ever. I don't know. Check the account, dude. I think I've been here every once in a while. 2 negatives make a positive, it says HK. Not sure. Oh, fake. There you go. Oh, fake Lapacati. Does that mean real? I can see what you're doing. Fake Lapacati gang in the building, FLG, from back in the old school days. So we should have game number 2 here in a minute. By the way, just so everyone knows, I do not control the pace and speed of games. The games happen when they happen. That's how it works. When the games happen, that's when they happen. So, as soon as the game happens, then it happens. Let's see if I still have this YouTube sub goal thing in. Does that thing still work? No, it doesn't. I think I killed that. Oh, I do. There you go. Hey, go sub to me on YouTube, which is where most of you are watching right now. If you're not already a subscriber, go ahead, subscribe to the channel. There's a lot of this stuff going on. There's live cast events like this one. There's also some of the best of matches from other days, from other regions I throw up here as well. Just threw up a great one between Jack and Benzer Riddell, and then coming up soon is another great one in the European region. So, lots of fun here. Let's see. Zachary Williams says, I need to see bag on Demon Time. I don't know what that means, but I support you. Death Adder, how are you doing? I'm doing well. My throat is kind of hurting, so this level of energy might need to dip a little bit, but we'll see. Let's go ahead. Game number 2 on its way. Please hold while I sip water. And these two taking it kind of easy here in the opening moments. A little different pace. When will regional finals begin? Regional finals begin Saturday. In the other regions, I believe that's going to be Saturday for APAC and EMEA. And then LATAM and North American finals, regional finals will be starting on Sunday. So Saturday, Monday will be APAC, EMEA. And then Sunday, Tuesday, I'll be doing North America. Eric Benamu, EB7, and Cashman, I believe, are doing the other 2 regions. Gotta get on that Fisherman's Friend time. Yes, sir. I don't have any at the moment. I'm very disappointed in everything. Madi, I've already been tested through the roof. I'm good. Thank you, though. So Rockstar looking like it could be Graveyard, could be Electro Giant, could even be not with the Zappies. Probably has to be Graveyard, right? And the Snowball going to clean that up, and kaboom. Oh, Magma doesn't get onto the tower. Last second Prince saves the moment. And what looked like could have been a real problem. Golem Clone says Genter. Might be the case. Bats and Night Witch certainly does kind of have that feel. Oh yeah, there has been that Prince Golem clone deck lately. Might be GY from Magma here, though. Snowball makes a near one there, but... Please nerf Lamberloon. Lamber Balloon. Yes, I will happily nerf Lamber Balloon. Oh, it's Pekka-Loon. Interesting Pekka-Loon variation. Snowball does go with Loon pretty nicely. That's going to be a tower down as Rockstar just goes, hey, let me see if I can cheese my other side. We'll see what happens with this Golem. Pekka in response, Prince behind. It's going to be a lot of balloon damage, though, so even if he gets this, which, with that Mother Witch, I wonder if Magma chose this feeling like Rockstar might go Golem clone. And that's why he's running this. I mean, Mother Witch obviously being played a whole bunch, but she's not turning much into piggies here. Did not get a whole lot of pigs out of that. You would have thought a whole lot more would have come, but no. And now cloning up again is Rockstar. And this is real bad for Magma. And this might be a GG here. Rockstar, Golem clone, going Golem clone. And that happened. That happened here, just so you know. Golem clone, going Golem clone, and there you go. I see Pekka on ladder constantly, says Mance Raider in the YouTube chat. Becoming my least favorite card to face. I have not seen that much Pekka. I see a lot of MK, actually. I see a lot of MK. What am I seeing a whole lot of these days? What did I just went through like a phase of seeing one thing. I've seen a lot of Loon lately, actually. A lot of Lumber Loon. A lot of Lamber Balloon. Let's see, Omotai, when it comes, I hope it's a game breaking update that makes everyone addicted to this game again. I mean, the game's doing really well in 2021, actually. But, you know, we'll see what they do next. It'll be fun. Excited to see what's coming up next. Not like this, me every time I get Clone 3 star. Not like this. Excellent, excellent Matrix reference, by the way. Excellent Matrix. Golem Clone's violating for real, tough for Magma. Yeah, that was rough. Kelly saying, you get back on stage yet? Anywhere you see new material? No, because now that with our current resurgence that we're in right now, and having a kid in the house, having a bunch of babies in the extended family, older people in the family, just not thinking it's prudent for me to go out and tell jokes to an unmasked Texas public. So I'm gonna hold off for now. Keep still writing, but yeah, no, not doing stand up at the moment. But once I feel like it's safe and appropriate for me and my family, I'll be back out there again for sure. HK, hoping they add more star skins, but waiting for new ones for so long. I hope that they change that entirely, do something different, actually, but we'll see. Upgraded my E-Giant. All I face is Pekka, Sparky, and Mini Pekka. Yeah, that's no fun. So game number 3 coming this way fairly soon. By the way, people have been asking some things. There are some neat things here. I'm going to continue to sort of revamp what's happening behind me. But yes, this is an N64 right up there. That's the first video game console or machine that I ever bought for myself, is that actual Nintendo 64. So that's what that's doing up there. Some other fun stuff up here on this shelf that I really enjoy. Let's see. There's some other interesting things. A lot of the stuff is CR based, obviously. There's a few things that are not. I'm trying to like figure out how the mirror works, right? A few things that are not CR based that are in here, that are around. So there's some fun stuff up in there. Josh, how are you in the Twitch chat? Good to see you. I know you're friends with Eric. How's he doing? I have not spoken to Eric today. I hope he's doing well. Refuat Shlema, and good health to him and his family, obviously. Tough day for him, or tough week for him today. But I'm sure he'll be back and be back strong. Let's see. I want to see an 8x10 of Andrew on the shelf, so he's always present in spirit. That's a lot. That's a lot. That would be a lot. Although I am getting some photos from my career, from like comedy, from mixed martial arts, from esports, all framed up, and I'm going to put them in the office here, including a picture, this really great picture from CRL World Finals with myself and Andrew. So that'll be up there for sure. Let's see. You need to get a Twitch stand-up comedy team together. That would be amazing. If you're streaming a stand-up comedy show with a live audience, sure. If you're streaming just me doing comedy, like to an empty nothing, no, not into it. Not into it. Comedy needs an audience. Let's see. All right. Let's go ahead and I'll do it myself, actually. Timed out. Rich, is that a bowling trophy I see in your bottom right? Bottom left from you, what? No, that is not a bowling trophy. That is not a bowling trophy. It's much better than a bowling trophy. We're waiting on game number 3. I'm going to go ahead and ask why we have not seen game number 3 yet. I'm asking League Ops right now. Sorry for any game delays. Again, I'm not in charge of when they press play, but I'll be here with you guys the whole way through. Ever watch the show I Think You Should Leave on Netflix? No, I have not. Never done that. Let's see. I need to know who this Andrew person is. He's one of your close friends. This Andrew person? Zachary Williams. Have you watched Clash Royale League before? Just out of curiosity. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Game number 3 finally coming. Let's hit it. Game 3. Let's go. The CR pillar, whatever's behind here, needs to be raised. It looks too cool to hide. It's actually a sweatshirt. I'll show it to you guys in a minute. And Magma going lava. And drill Dark Goblin right under it. Oh, boy. This is interesting, though, because that's a lot of damage. I actually don't know this matchup, although that's going to make the minions get in front of the Lava Hound. But I think that that's going to work out nicely for Magma, right? Because now he has so much more elixir to put behind the Lava Hound. Miners to the Dark Goblin. The drill for the King Tower activation. But I don't know if that matters here. I guess he has Fireball probably to clean all that up, but it doesn't matter. Balloon goes boom. Balloon goes boom. Balloon goes boom! And there you have it. Well, that was a pretty loud boom. Sorry, folks. GG. Interesting BM from Rockstar there. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. That was, like, the drill to the back, the Dark Goblin to the front, and then you have a fully healthy Lava Hound continuing to go. Who won BCC 1 and 2? I think 1 was Mini Minter and 2... Who won the second one? Is that right? Someone look that up. Who won the BREN Cups 1 and 2? And this loon gonna loon as well. Lava Hound just chilling. Not even trying to go ahead and throw anything at the Dark Goblin right now. Magma just happy to go ahead and get his damage on the right-hand side. Knows he's not going to give up that left-hand side, or even if he does, he can just go ahead and take this. Samuel Basoto won the BREN Cup 2. Okay, good to know. Oh, Latak says it was Ruben and Pedro. That Ruben won number 2. I think I remember Ruben running. I think it was. Oh, Pedro won the first one. That's right, not Mini. Pedro won the first one, and then, yeah, Ruben won the second one. A little bit of damage on the left-hand side done by Rockstar. Not going to be too impactful, though. And that's going to be boom, boom. Balloon goes boom. Easy win for Magma. Magma's pretty good with Lava Hound overall anyway. Then you add in a pretty good matchup and a weird opening. And that's going to be another win for Magma, which puts him in a nice spot for going towards the playoffs. And Rockstar, I think, going to be 0-6 now, which is no fun. It's no fun, let me tell you. King Tower activation the old-fashioned way, says David F. Oh, I thought they were going to go to the winner's screen. That's why I stayed there, because I thought they were going to do the whole, like, hey, he won screen. But instead, they juked me and then threw those two guys up on the screen. Ugh. Let's see. I love the sound the E-Spirit makes. Well, that's fun. Let's take a look at the chat here for a minute. Yeah, that was really fun. I enjoyed that, David F. So far, comment of the day. We'll see if someone can beat that one. Oh, so behind my head, not a CR pillow. I should show you what's behind me in the thing, right? So this is a sweatshirt. These are some of my favorite pins, including that little one right there in the middle. That's the gold World Finals pin. And then these are some badges from what was that thing we went to? World Cyber Games. Each of those badges represents a different region. It's CRL, and it's like there's CRL West, CRL East, and CRL China for those 3 badges. So there you go. That's what's behind me. Can they repeat their cards with this BO3? No! Guy with... Oh, boy. Change your name. No, that guy. You cannot repeat your cards. Because this is duels format. But it is duels format with no pre-submitted decks, which people do like. Oh, yes, the me and Andrew one. I didn't see that. I don't remember which one that was. Important there, Mance Raider. They both repeated. Wait, they both repeated cards? I'm asking League Ops about that right now. I went all the way to Xi'an, and all I got was a 10-hour wait and some badges. Oh, that's good. No, I got paid too, very well. But, and I got to learn that I don't feel like going to Xi'an again. Now I never have to go to Xi'an. Oh, AC Slater and Zach. Gotcha. I'm with you on that one. So we might have to play a game 3-3. Might have to play a have to have a rerun back game 3. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna run it back because they both repeated cards. Didn't even notice that. I didn't even notice that, but they did. So, what's a good deck for Inferno Dragon? The Pompeo Loon. The Pompeo Loon. When's the next game? They're actually about to redo game number 3 because of repeated cards. Rich, you gonna play any of the new Clash games when they come out? Maybe. We'll see. I mean, I'll try them out for sure. Timothy Locke says, "Dude, answer me." Let's see. What did you say? Oh. Yeah, no. Sure. Enjoy yourself, Timothy. Let's see. Mega Knight. Ram Rider, good deck for the Inferno Dragon. Llama Hound. Let's see. They both repeated. So fun. Well, we'll wait for them to run it back here with game number 3. What deck do I main? It depends season by season. Right now, I'm playing Skill Drill with Magic Archer NATO. New PB, which I'm pretty excited about, 64-19. Nothing special, but nothing terrible. But that's pretty cool. But every season, I tend to main something different. I went through a Lumberloon phase. I went through an Expo phase. I went through a Hog EQ phase. I went through a few different Royal Giant phases. Went through some Graveyard phases. So, you know, working on different things. It's always fun though. Like I like to play something new whenever there's like a new, maybe not new season, but like definitely new updates. We'll see. Do you run E10? I don't know what that means. All right, guys, we're just waiting. Sorry for the delay, guys. We're just waiting for the games to get back in the midst. Right now, we're waiting there. So here's what happened. Magma and Rockstar each repeated a card in Game 3. So they both have to reset decks, and we're going to redo game number 3. No pre-submitted decks. Mo and Jules, you'll be stoked. Yeah, well, Mo went 12-0. So there you go. Favorite archetype? I mean, I like playing Cycle in general. I like watching Cycle as well. Depends on what kind of Cycle, right? Most of my favorite decks have been Magic Archer NATO. So Minor Wall Breakers, Magic Archer NATO. This Drill deck, Magic Archer NATO. Is Witch good to have your deck in Arena 12? I don't think Witch is ever good to have in your deck. I used to play Pump. I went through a Pump Bow. For 3 seasons, I played Pump Bow. That was when Snowball and Barb Barrel were both very strong. And when that made Pump Bow really good. So Magma. Totally switching things up. Oh, Mance, well, it's good to see you, buddy. See you next time. Thanks for stopping by. So if you wanted an Inferno Dragon, I saw someone in the chat said Inferno Dragon. Bowler Loon freeze and Bowler Graveyard freeze. Inferno Dragon works in those. And you can see the Bowler Loon freeze here from Rockstar. Does not have the elixir for the freeze. Doesn't matter, though. He's going to go ahead and get that tower on the right-hand side anyway. So Magma totally crushed Rockstar in the first version of Game 3. They both repeat decks. They have to run it back. And Rockstar goes and takes it. When do we get the emote? Joshua Best? You have to watch this stream for the duration, and you have to send me a written explanation, handwritten explanation in the mail, explaining why you should get an emote. You send it to the Supercell office in Helsinki, then they forward it to me. And once I read that explanation, if it's good enough, then we send you the emote. That's how it goes. Magma trying to find somebody to get back in this. He must be furious. He must be absolutely furious right now. I mean, look, he made the mistake. He also repeated a card. That's his big mistake. Because he would have auto-won if he didn't even repeat it. If he didn't repeat a card, he'd just be through by now. But instead, he won, repeated a card, and now in this rematch, he's just getting slaughtered by this Bowler Loon freeze deck. Instructions unclear, game uninstalled. Pigs to the right-hand side. Cannon Cart trying to help. Not going to do much here, though. The Cannon Cart gets on tower. The freeze comes in, though. And that feels like it's it. That feels like it's it. Magma has to go into this lane because that Electro Dragon is still totally healthy. Cannon Cart trying to do enough, but Rockstar has too much elixir. Wow, what a crazy turn of events here. What a crazy, wild turn of events for Magma to totally dominate the first time around, but they both replayed a card, and then Magma gets a terrible matchup in the next one. Ugh. Ugh. Brutal. Ugh. Brutal. And that's why we didn't have the victory image before, is because of the repeated card thing. There we go. There we go. Well, Rockstar finally gets a win after all of that. Oof. Tough one for Magma, but don't repeat Balloon, dude. Don't repeat Balloon. That's basically it. You solved that problem. Some tacky BM, says Kelly Casado. Yeah, maybe. I'm going to go ahead and move this YouTube button, actually. Move it right over there. Boom. There we go. Guys, I just put a subscriber goal on there. I don't know why. I don't usually do that, but subscribe to my channel. How about you do that? Boom. Right there. You know what I'll even do? You know what I'm even going to do for you? I'm going to make it so much easier to subscribe to my channel. Check this out. I wish Stream Deck would just do this. Is Stream Deck OP today? Is Stream Deck? Are you OP today? Stream Deck sent a message to chat. What? Hey, subscribe to my channel because Stream Deck worked and the message is in the chat. What is happening? That's craziness. Rich, can you give us more info about those shades? These shades are, of course, from my friends at Gooder, the only shades that I wear. This, in particular, is the very aptly titled, let's see if the camera will do it, boom, Screw the Metric System is what these ones are called. There we go, boom. So yeah, there we go. As you know, I have a ton of these. So go ahead. Let's see if the Gooder button will work. Let's see if it'll work. It worked! If you want these shades, go get the Gooder. Connor Mitchell, who came here from Clash? Me. I came here from Clash. That's pretty cool, dude. Especially with like a kid. Dude, the Stream Deck has not been sending messages to chat for so long. It's so cool that it's working. It's so cool that it's working. Let's see. What's your favorite card? You know what? It has always been the Ice Golem. Magic Archer's making a run, though. Magic Archer's making a run, dude. Let's go ahead and do our next matchup. Stream Deck came through hot today, and here we go. Maybe one of the matchups of the day that people want to see the most. Anaban and Bag. What a fun matchup. Anaban and Bag going for it, and Anaban coming out with Bowler Loon Freeze. I guess we got into the game late because they must have started earlier. So it's Drill Hut Spam against Bowler Loon Freeze, and the King Tower activation does get in. So now Anaban with the 1 elixir lead. And was that predicting? Did Anaban just Loon predict the Furnace? Did Anaban just Loon predict the Furnace? That's crazy. That's actually craziness. Anaban is playing... Okay, so this deck is like... This Bowler Loon Freeze deck feels like cheese, but seeing Anaban run it now, you're like, look at the plays. The prediction Loon onto the Furnace, and then what he just did with the Lumberjack and the Freeze. That was actually a 200 IQ moment with this deck from Anaban. Wow, that was fun to watch. Drill now going to go in and distract the Inferno Dragon, so the Lumberjack has to go up high. But he is at the... doesn't even need the freeze here. Wow. Wow. And now Anaban going to split lanes here. Bag just in a world of hurt. In an absolute world of hurt. This Loon not going to get the tower. And that's the big thing to keep in mind with this matchup, is that Anaban has no real way to do direct tower damage. He can, like, freeze NATO cycle at the end if he has to, but that's insane, and you don't do that. So that's the one thing that makes this matchup very interesting. And Mega Knight just barely gets in. Does Bag have any way to stop it? Goes Furnace high. Bag's falling good game. He knows it's over. In comes the freeze. Man, Anaban just played that beautifully. Anaban played that beautifully. Anaban, wow. Not gonna lie, I remember watching the video again. Yeah, dude. That was crazy. Rich, stop dreaming, my man. Dreaming about what? Dreaming what? Where do you buy Clash merch? I didn't buy any of this stuff. You think I bought my stuff, bruh? You think I bought my stuff, bruh? Come on. You think I bought these shades? Come on. I have bought many gooders, but these ones I did not buy. Let's see. Pesman saying just lucky. What, the Loon prediction on the Furnace? Anyone who says that Loon in the middle on the Furnace was just lucky is out. That was a prediction. That was really good. Have any of you heard of Orange Juice Gaming? Yeah, OJ actually helped me with my setup. Part of why this looks so good is because OJ helped me out. So boom. Yeah, OJ is good people. Greetings from Russia. Greetings to Russia. Yeah, Anaban's crazy with that. Going on the YouTube Shorts, I might have to. Man, I don't want to clip this to my channel. Oh, someone on Twitch clipped that. DC, can you go back and clip that? Because that was amazing. And here we go. Game number 2. Bag plays Pigs at the Bridge. Arrows in response from Anaban. Yeah, someone clipped that play out of someone clip a bunch of that stuff out of Anaban, because that was fire. That was fire. Okay, so game number 1. Anaban might be running arrows and fireball. I wouldn't put it past him. Wouldn't put it past him. Probably not. Probably not running fireball. Arrows EQ out of Anaban. Gotta protect this Magic Archer best he can here. He's gonna get the Mother Witch off the board, I think. No! Oh, it just barely does. And gets the Bandit down just in time. Very nicely timed Bandit out of Anaban. Yeah, Pesman, I am back in Austin finally. I live in Austin now, so there you go. Ram Rider connects and then puts the Ghost down in front of the Magic Archer. So Anaban with some Ram Rider and doing a great job with it. So far, Anaban showing why he's 4-1 so far in this competition. Also showing why he's top 10 in the CRL, etc., etc. Dude can play. Dude can most certainly play. Arrow's E-Wiz should be more than enough to stop almost all that damage. The 6-man high, though. This is going to be some good pressure. Going to have to set up Magic Archer in the middle. Instead, has to P.E.K.K.A. to pick up the flying machine damage. Had to P.E.K.K.A. there. Didn't really have a choice. And so that's going to give Bag a slight elixir lead, which he uses to go to the opposite lane here, going into the strong side. And this is going to be some significant damage. Fireball, I thought he might have gone Fireball into the right-hand lane. I don't know if he had enough room. Maybe couldn't get the Magic Archer on there as well. But right now, good damage in both lanes. It is Anaban up by a hair with that 1653 on the left-hand side. But Bag now starting to flood the board. We'll see how much he can clog things up here as time goes on. No Fireball does make this kind of annoying for Anaban as time goes on. And that's a lot on the left-hand side. That Bandit's not going to do as much as he would have liked. And the pigs surround the Mother Witch. Ooh, this is a lot of damage coming in. This is a lot of damage coming in. And that Bandit's going to turn tables here. Goes full Benedict Arnold. Or I guess gets turned into a pig, so not really his fault. Or her fault. Benedict Arnold was a guy, though. So here we go. Final 80 seconds, 1293 to 1032. Bag has turned this one back around, has dual lane damage. Arrow's Fireball against Arrow's EQ if we get down to it at the end. That Arrow's EQ will do more bang for its buck if we get into a cycle situation. I don't know if we're going to get there, though. This flying machine, just a menace. We talk about it a lot, but if you can't get to a flying machine, that's going to cause a whole lot of problems, and right now causing a ton more. The arrows keep the flying machine on the board a little bit long, Bandit to pick up, and it does get to the Mother Witch, but Royal Ghost no problem on the right-hand side either. I think we don't, yeah, we do see the cage. Wow, I thought maybe he wouldn't have the cage here. He didn't have the cage here, got the cage down anyway, does Bag. And Bag, way to battle back here. In a game that at first was being dominated by Anaban. Bag turns it around and gets a nice dub, and here we are, going to game number 3. GG, game 3 on its way. Birdbrain saying, yes, we know all about Benedict Arnold here in Vermont. Oh yeah, was he a Vermontian? Vermont, is Vermontian how you say someone from Vermont? How do you say, Birdbrain in the Twitch chat, someone from Vermont? Vermontite? That doesn't sound right. I think Vermontian sounds right. Vermonter. Vermonter is the answer, says Birdbrain. Vermonter. All right, YouTube chat. Let's vote. Is Vermonter, do you like Vermonter or Vermontian better? Vermonter or Vermontian? Vermonter just seems weird, right? I like Vermontian better, says Josh. Vermin? Zigzag, no. Vermontite, says Hugo. People all over the place with their votes. Game number 3 coming here in a minute. Right now we're voting on what's the best way to call someone from Vermont. Vermontian? Vermonter? Or Vermontite? I like Vermontian. I like Vermontian. Vermonter just... You know what? Vermonter doesn't sound... It just sounds like... low, right? It just sounds... it sounds trashy. Hey, he's a Vermonter. Vermonti? Vermontian. I like Vermontian. Vermontan. Ooh, Vermontan is pretty good, Christian Tron. In the YouTube chat. Vermontant? Vermontant. I like Vermontian. Vermontche. It says Vermoch. Whatever David says, not bad. What's the Vermonte? Yeah, man, Vermonster. Ooh, Yagi coming through hard. Vermonster. Vermonster. Oh, that's pretty great. Vermonster, well, you guys don't get to choose, just like that one in New Yorker. That's really funny. Vermonster might actually be the best one. Winner, Vermonster. Let's go into game number 3. Anaban cycles the log. Birdbrain, you're a Vermonster from now on. Congratulations. Oh, Bag going maybe some stinky cheese? Is Bag going with some stinky cheese here? Oh, the stinkiest. He gets a Barb Hut down. Barb Hut? Well, here we go. Wait a second. We have to see Anaban's decks played already. I thought... Well, no. Bag played Mother Witch. I think we're okay. Ooh, interesting variation here with the classic Prince out of Bag. Not worried about Drill, so obviously. Fireball does some good work there on the right-hand side. Can this Dark Prince hold on? That Prince does not get it. And Anaban now with a huge counter push. The Barb Hut should be back, though, and there we go. Snow's BBQ is the way to go in Austin. Way tasty. I'll have to try out Snow's BBQ at some point. Here we go. Final minute 20 of regulation time. And an interesting variation on cheese. Google says Vermonter. Yeah, but Vermonster is the winner, by far. Vermonster sounds like the name of a TV show about a guy from Vermont. Free TV show title for anybody out there. Vermonster. Oh boy, that log putting a lot on the board here. The fireball value's there. And there's about to be a lot of elixir. And look at this. Nice choice by Anaban to split lanes. Royal Giant to the left, Dark Prince to the right. Barb Hut does push back, but not before one shot gets in. What kind of comment I just walk into? Lil Nimbus. We were discussing what you call someone from Vermont. Interesting timing on the rage here. Oh, I don't think that's going to be to Bag's benefit. Royal Giant going to get two shots here, maybe three. Yep, no, that's just two. As the Barb Hut gets in. You saw what Bag was going for with the rage there, trying to burn all that down on its own side, but instead of doing the job, because the Prince went down, didn't get it done. Our minor league team is the Vermont Lake Monsters. What? Oh, Double Dragon going to get fireballed there. Prince comes in. Prince is up. Law going to stop it, though. 12-14 as we go into sudden death overtime, or as we're going to triple elixir, I mean. How does he get past Tesla Fireball? I don't know, David. I don't know how he gets past this, to be honest. I think that Anaban's going to win this one. Didn't get the... Oh, got the Barb Hut. Never mind. I was going to say, didn't get the Battle Healer. I haven't seen a Battle Healer so long. I'm like, what's that called again? It's a 50-50 there, because that NATO brings all the defense together, but also then means all of his offense clumps up and gives good fireball value. Mother Witch trying to hold on. This is a lot on the board here. This final 30 seconds could change. Bag just trying to pile on. Has to pile on. He's going to pile on. Bag storming the gates. Storming the gates. Bag takes the tower. What a crazy comeback there. That is what Stinky Cheese does to you in game number 3, or in triple elixir. Wow. Bag just piled it on, said, I'm just going to put everything right here. Yeah, I'm going to keep putting things here, and then you have to try to stop the things. So here we go. Blop, 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 blop. Boom. If you didn't like that, you don't like Clash Royale, go ahead, sub to my channel right now. More of that. More high-level gameplay, more cheese gameplay, more all of it right here on the most fun place for Clash Royale esports. Let's go. Check out the current standings after that one. Anaban takes the L. Bag, Edwin, and Anaban, all 4-2. Edwin getting an off-camera, an off-stream win, I believe. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find out more about that one. I don't see today's schedule anywhere, so I don't know what's going on with that. Wow. Bag did it for Vermont. Vermonster's in the house. Let's go. Bag actually lives in Los Angeles, I think. So do as you will. But Bag on that serious business, says Pesman. Just outcycled and build up pushes, says Omotayo. Anaban got beat with his own medicine, says Chili Toast. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. That's why heals are broken mechanics, says Kaiser Soze. Yeah, maybe. That's also fairly reasonable. Fairly reasonable indeed. Guys, if you haven't yet, hit the sub button. Because there's BO3s that are like best of BO3s from this event and other events like this. Sometimes I put up some skill-based videos where I get information from real pros. I'm not the one. I make videos that teach you how to do things with information I get from people who know what they're talking about. And then I present it in a way that's easy to understand and apply on your own. So all that stuff right here. One more time in the YouTube chat. Subscribe. Oh, did the button stop working again? No! Stream Deck no longer OP. Stream Deck. Oh, what did you do to me, Stream Deck? Oh. Stream Deck. You're killing me, Stream Deck. Oh, it worked for half an hour of the stream and then just dies. I actually have an open support ticket with Elgato, trying to do a whole bunch of stuff right now. I'm digging the new backend compared to the blue and yellow squares. Well, the blue and yellow squares were because I was not at my home. I was at in a storage closet at the summer camp where Mrs. Slayton is the director, and had to like put something up on the white wall there to change things. No, it didn't run out of battery. It's just like you can see it right here. It's just I'm pressing. Watch this. You guys can see what's going to happen. I'm going to press the button to give you guys the. What did I just press? I pressed the wrong button there. Hold on. So I'm going to press the button for the sub. This is the button that says go do subs. You see that little like yellow triangle, that alert triangle? That alert triangle. Daryl Fingies saying, please put on the glass at the bottom of the tower. Oh, all right, Daryl. Well, for a $5 super chat, I think I can make that one happen. Betfas versus Anaban, our next matchup. Opposite win rates right now. Betfas at 2-4 to Anaban's 4-2. Of course, Anaban would have loved to be 5-1, but got caught by the E-Golem in that last one. So there we go. Oh, Connecticut is a kinetic cutter? Is that really? Is that true? Let's see. Let's go back and take a look at the chat here for a moment. Man, I really wish this sub button was working. Man, it stopped working. Well, you know what? There's the sub link there in chat. Throw it to you guys at Twitch as well. It's a pretty simple RG deck here for Anaban. And Betfas with some Giant. Prince making a comeback. Anaban tries to put that RG on roller skates. Probably has Fisherman here, otherwise what's he doing? There we go. And that's a nicely placed Fisherman. Can he control this Prince? The E-Wiz. Can he save the E-Wiz? King Tower activation. The Fisherman going to take down. Oh, that's a nice defensive sequence from Anaban. That was beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful defensive sequence from Anaban there. Fisherman's at the exact right time in the exact right place. Gets the full distance pull on that Electro Giant. And then the E-Wiz combo with the Electro Spirit controls the Prince. Very, very nicely done. And now still trying to push on that left-hand lane here. Does the Fisherman stay? Does the Fisherman stay? Nice Ice Wiz out of Betfas, though, to counter Fisherman. Fisherman goes off the board, and now Anaban's going to eat the damage for it. Has to spend a lot to prevent any damage and doesn't. 1175 on the right-hand side, although Betfas now going to be put a little bit low on Elixir here. But Prince will counter Dark Prince fine. And Anaban resets. I think Anaban's content to let some expenditure go on this left-hand side. Does get one shot. Now it's kind of a weird game, right? Anaban trying to make sure his cycle, make sure he plays the game, puts damage on the tower, and doesn't get caught flat-footed against the next Electro Giant. That's a real hard dance to work around. Gets the tower damage. I almost would have gone for the Baby Dragon and Ice Wiz directly rather than the tower damage there. That's a tough call to make. E-Wiz comes down. It's going to do its job, but also going to die in the process here against that bomber. Anaban not going to take the risk there and throws down the Electro Spirit. 1020 to 1175, and this time Betfas goes same lane. So Anaban happy to oblige and play the opposite lane game. He might fireball this Ice Wiz, and he does. And that's going to be, and then it has to NATO, right? Decides not to NATO, does Betfas. And that's going to be 3 shots from the RG. 3 huge, maybe a fourth. Fourth does not get in. This Prince on the right-hand side is kind of a menace here for Anaban. Controls, man, the control he does with that E-Wiz in the middle is really, really nice, but this is going to be a whole lot of problems. Going to have to get a fisherman down here to take care of this Electro Giant. Fisherman does, and will it pull the opposite side? Oh, the lightning plays from Betfas. The lightning play from Betfas to get both the Ewiz and the fisherman. Well-timed. GG. What a play. Anaban. Anaban might be reaching the tilt zone here in a moment after what he's experienced the last 2 games. Unbelievable. That lightning, as Josh says in the Twitch chat, was brutal. Yeah, absolutely brutal. Whoo, boy. Whoo, boy. Oh, my word. Anaban. That's how it says his name right. He goes, my name is Anaban. After that, that lightning. Mwah, that lightning was gorgeous. Lightning was absolutely gorgeous. GG. Let's see if the button works. The button doesn't work, guys. If you're in the YouTube chat and you haven't yet, right now, subscribe to my channel. We're making the push, dude. We hit 30K last week or 2 weeks ago. Was it 2 weeks ago? I think it was last week. Whatever. We hit 30K very recently, and now we're on that run to 40 and then 50, right? That's what we're going for. That's what we're trying to get to. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button. I don't know if this goal counter thing works. I got it from Streamlabs. I never use Streamlabs for this sort of thing. So, you know, maybe if you press subscribe, you can tell me if that button thing works. That'd be kind of cool. Good game. Lightning gives me the hots. All right, Meme Lord. Interesting note. That play was unreal, says Flame and Will. Yes, it was. Between last weekend and the BREN CHONG CUP, some excellent Lightning plays from the pros. Yes, sir. About 30 ninjas. That's a really interesting specific. It was about 30 ninjas. It was approximately. How many ninjas was it? About 30. That's a great name. That's name of the day right there. About 30 ninjas. Name of the day. Anaban won't sleep today. Maybe. Jack, go on Clash of Ash. I've been on CWA a few times. I have not been lately, but I'll hit up Tim. See what's up. Hit up Ash. See how it's going. I can only unsubscribe to check. Well, don't do that. Don't unsubscribe. Just stay right here. Stay with me. Waiting on gameplay here. I don't know what's happening. Give me a second here. The overlay looks really weird in the clean feed. How's it going, you awesome people? Hippie-Wan Kenobi. Good to see you, buddy. Neat Shade says Javon Singh. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. These are the Passion of the Crust. They have little pizzas on them. I'll kind of get close, see if you can see the little pizzas. Can you see the little pizzas on them? I'm stuck in Arena 12. Do you have any tips? Win more games. That's my big tip. Vermonster, combo of cheddar and Munster cheese. Ooh, interesting. Shout out, bro. Shout out to you, too. Babak says, you're cute. Oh, thank you. I don't know if someone I got called cute. Rich has more shades than the California beach. Well, I'm from California, so there you go. Pouring out for the boy. Yeah, Anna, gotta be feeling it after that. That lightning was brutal. Did someone clip that on Twitch, by the way? Did anybody on Twitch clip that lightning? Hey, if you're watching today's stream on Twitch, I know that we're on Twitch and YouTube. If you're one of the people watching on Twitch today, get after those clips. Hit that clip button like crazy. Let's get the good stuff in there because today's been good so far. Today's been good. How old am I? Ask Marbles. I'm 92, which I look real good for 92. I'm very spry, if you will. Lightning was insane, says Crazy Queen Gamer. Yep, sup dude, says Peter Soriano. Sup to you, Peter. Man, I'm waiting for what's our game number 2. It's Anaban is down 1 now here against Betfas, and you know, I'm wondering what Betfas is what Anaban's thinking right now. Rich, what percentage of viewers do you think of higher PB then? I don't know, it's a hard question. Because I'd say that my viewership tends to be, my core viewership tends to lean more competitive and skillful. So my personal best is better than the vast majority of Clash Royale players. And much worse than the people who are into competitive Clash Royale. So it's like very 50-50 there. Who's the best player in the world? Right now it's got to be Mo. It's Ryan Olsen. It has to be Mo right now, right? Can you argue against it being Muhammad Light right now? It's hard to. It's real hard to. Happy birthday in advance. Yeah, all the way in advance of May. Thank you very much. Here we go. Game number 2. My PB, by the way, my new PB. New personal best, 64-19. Thank you, Skill Drill. 64-19, new personal best. There we go. Lucas is definitely up there right now in the top players in the world, but I don't think he's #1 right now. I think that Mo's #1 right now, and I think that, you know, he's been murdering it this whole year. Let's see. That's so weird. So Anaban, the arrows make this real interesting. Oh, okay. Thank you, Omatayo, for clarifying. Oh, Tesla out of cycle now. Loon to the opposite side. Betfas trying to catch up to it. Anaban playing like he took his lunch money. Arrows make this real difficult for Betfas, in my opinion. Anaban mad right now, says Ridge Sanger. Yeah, you might be right. You might be right. Nathan Barnes, Rich position, what's 9 plus 10? No idea. Hog Rider to the left-hand lane, going to hit twice, 1670. But it is Anaban still holding on to the lead here. As he lavas up. And Betfas has to eat that little bit of sizzle on the left-hand side. Not much, just a bit. Oh, there was a delay. There was a delay. The reason that last game was delayed is because they both accepted the wrong match. Oh, that's funny. Mine are not there fast enough for the Loon, but will it get it down so the Loon can keep on going? Arrows in, and that Loon going to go all the way to tower, and that is going to be towered down. And I don't think this Hog going to do enough here. And that feels like a big old GG. Anaban firing back. And there you go. I think it might be a triple here. Just to really cap it off. And, oh, just barely doesn't get the 3 crown. I think that does matter at some point if there's super tiebreakers, which Anaban has opened himself up to. Sorry, I was getting some water there, so a little bit late on the turn. You had to go see Revel and bail for a moment. So close to those 3 downs. Hog versus Lava? Yeah. Hog versus Lava, yeah. Let's see. So this, we are at, let me just look at the, we are in our second block of games here with Anaban and Betfas. Game 3 on its way. Magma Bag should be up next, I believe. We will see. Unless Magma Bag is off. Oh, you know what? Magma Bag might be off stream. I'm not entirely sure. I'll let you guys know. Stupid Lava Spirit one-shotting Goblin Barrel is the worst. Yeah, I feel that. I mean, I like it because bait kills me. I like it because I get crushed by bait. So I am currently. I'll show you how dirty the deck is that I'm running. I am running one of the dirtiest decks in the game. Skill drilling, Moogie or Mo. Mo. I don't think there's an argument right now that against Mo being the #1 player in the world right now. I don't think there is. Can Moogie take that title? Yes. Is he currently doing so? I don't believe so. All right. So there you go. Let's see if the screen, if it'll, there you go. That's the deck I'm currently running. It's real filthy. It's real filthy. But got me a new PB. So there you go. I'll take it. I'm fully maxed, so I so low about caring about ladder. Oh, interesting. Like I don't play challenges right now. I'm hoping I might play challenges again. What if they find a way to get people like, if more people play challenges, I'll play challenges more. But otherwise, I'm playing ladder mostly. Surgical Goblin or Mo? Right now? Right now, Mo. What's my trophies? Right now, I'm like somewhere around 6.2. I tilted from 6.4. Real unfortunate. Let's see. Is this button going to work? Come on, button. No, the buttons don't work. Man, I have so many fun things queued up on the stream deck, but it's real goofy. Does Supercell sell the figures on your shelf? They used to sell some of these. The two that they definitely don't sell are, hold on, let me turn this way, are the Golden Princess from World Finals 2018 and the Golden Mega Knight from World Finals 2020. These two are not for sale at all. These two used to be for sale, and this one, I don't think they sell them anymore. I think they don't sell any Supercell stuff anymore on like an online shop. Viper or Anaban? That's an interesting call. Interesting call. I don't know. I can't get past 1600. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Surgical Goblin Prime or B-Rad Prime? At what? That's a good question, right? Well, still waiting on our next game here. A little slow on the turnaround we have been today, unfortunately. Why Mo being the best player besides Sandbox winning Mo in August monthly finals? Well, I'll give you two reasons why, Brian. One, Mo is still the #1 player overall on the CRL leaderboards this year. He's accumulated more points and more money, and he's been more consistent than anybody else. And also, to be fair, Sandbox had matchup consistently throughout that final. So it's like, does getting matchup in the monthly final, right? Does getting matchup in like a few games necessarily mean you're the better player? I don't think that necessarily, like, I don't think first of all, I don't think anybody winning a BO3 over someone, even two BO3s over someone, suddenly means they're the better player. But then you add in consistency and the matchups from that weekend, and there you go. And Hippie One Kenobi saying, I'll give you a third. Mo has also beat Sandbox more than he's lost. Well, there you go. Right now, Mo's Player of the Year 2021. I think the only, and that's a good point, Fix, I think the only way that changes, the only person who could change that as being Player of the Year would be Lucas, and that's if Lucas wins World Finals. If Lucas has had a good enough year with 2 monthly finals plus winning, I think it was the Queso Cup or the CWA Cup, whatever it was. Lucas has had a good enough second half of the year that if he wins World Finals, that he could take over Player of the Year. Otherwise, it's going to be Mo. So Electro Giant for Anaban here in Game 3. Betfas with the Ram Rider. So we're asking the question in Twitch chat, who is the breakout player of 2021? Might be Sandbox, actually. Breakout player? What do you think about that? But it actually might be Sandbox. Mega Knight sets up in the back here for Betfas. The one thing to always keep an eye on when you're playing against Anaban is if Anaban has NATO, just watch out. There are a few players who are so good with Tornado that the simple possession of it in a matchup can change the game, even in a bad situation. And Anaban's one of those guys. So we'll see if he goes for anything out there, anything creative as we get deeper in this game. And that Electro Giant just shredding everybody on the right-hand side. And that's the classic version of how you do NATO with Electro Giant. A lot of damage on the right-hand side. E-Giant just still holding on, and that's GG. That's GG. Anaban just lays it down. What does breakout player mean? Breakout player would mean sort of like rookie of the year, but not even necessarily rookie. Just someone who has made who's like broken from, who's had their big year that takes them from like being somebody who's around to being like a big deal. That'd be breakout year, right? The year that changes you from a semi-pro to a full-on pro, that sort of thing. But Sandbox certainly has a argument for breakout player of the year. I take a look at the who's doing what. Is Rich Slayton a car enthusiast? Not so much. I like cars. I'm not like super into cars though. Nice win here for Anaban. After that rough one against Bag, Anaban now improves to 5-2. What about Ruben? Ruben doesn't have a claim on Player of the Year. Ruben was definitely Player of the Year 2020. No question about that. Ruben was Player of the Year in 2020. Doesn't have a claim to that at all in 2021, in my opinion. Here we go. Standings right now in this group. Oh, they don't have music on this screen. That's hilarious. Anaban, 5-2. So getting close to the end of his day. Well, not that close. We have to get the 10 matches overall. But Anaban on the top. I think Betfas wins this due to NATO. Inferno Dragon's useless. Nope, nope. Morton's my fave. I like Morton as well. Even Mo is kind of a breakout player. Yeah, Mo was already like a top-tier player in 2020, though. Just the fact that he's, turned 16 late in 2020 was part of the thing. So maybe. Yeah, I think E-Giant's too strong. I agree with you, Omotayo, in the YouTube chat. Electro Giant is a little bit too strong, which is why I'm just trying to max it right now. How's Jupiter King doing in CRL? I can go and bring up... Let me go ahead and bring up the CRL standings right now. We can talk some CRL standings. Prime Surge or Prime Morton? Who you got? I don't even want to get into that one right now. That's a hard... That's an interesting argument. What's the difference between CRL Live and these matches? It's all different than CRL Live. The difference is it's just a different competition. This isn't the official league, right? That's pretty much it. Like it's a invitational Clash Royale tournament with some open qualifiers, but it's not the official CRL. Okay, look at CRL standings right now. Let's see. It's Mo, Lucas, Viper, Sandbox, Samuel is the top 5. Viper actually might even have an argument for Breakout Player of the Year. Stuck in training camp. Got any tips? Get thumbs. I think would be my tip there. Does pineapple belong on pizza? Not in my opinion. And Edwin going Goblin Giant Sparky Rage against Rockstar going... What is happening? Did Rockstar just misclick and accidentally play the... What are we watching? What are we watching? What are we... Why? What? Bro. I think he was trying to play a Tesla. I don't know what he's trying to play. What is... Well... This was a thing that happened. Yeah, freeze was a misclick. But... And now he does. Don't tell me he gets the tower here. Don't tell me he gets the tower here. Don't tell me he gets the tower here. No, he doesn't get the tower here. Ugh. This is the weirdest game. This is the weirdest game I've seen. Not even sure why Edwin's pushing the pace here. He's way up. Could have locked this all the way down. Maybe because it feels like he doesn't have a good response to the graveyard freeze. Does he stop the Mega Minion here? There we go. His own Mega Minion. Freeze gets in. Maybe that's why he's pushing the pace. How old is the oldest CR Pro? I don't know. I mean, at one point it was Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong was 28 the first season of CRL. LCOP has to be getting close to that. Close there, I think. Mini P.E.K.K.A goes 1. Defense comes in with the freeze. So I guess Edwin is currently in 3rd place. Might be jumping into 2nd place here, but let's see. How to qualify for the Bernard Cup. You can follow me to get more information, but also follow Revel on Twitter and that way you can find out when these open qualifiers happen. The defensive freeze here trying to hold on. Does Edwin clear off enough? Yeah, he does. That's Sparky just hanging. Edwin's going to drop something in the pocket again. What does he drop in the pocket? There you go. Goblin Giant. GG. Who's on your Mount Rushmore of Clash Royale? Well, okay, so that's always an interesting question. And let's define your Mount Rushmore for a game, right? Is your Mount Rushmore... so Mount Rushmore, for those of you who don't know, in the U.S., is a mountain that shows 4 very important... You can call them... I mean, you wouldn't necessarily call them all founding fathers, but would you? 4 very important presidents in American history. It's this big... Let me see if I can get a picture of Mount Rushmore for you guys. Is that in Vermont, by the way? Is Mount Rushmore in Vermont? Is it a Vermonster? Let me go ahead and save a picture of Mount Rushmore, and let's go ahead. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you guys Mount Rushmore. Hold on. Let me show you guys Mount Rushmore here. It's in South Dakota. It's in South Dakota. Never mind. Not in Vermont. All right. I'm going to show you guys a picture of Mount Rushmore as we're waiting for our next game. Just so you guys have context for this conversation. Oh, we'll have to wait because here we go into our next game. That is a tiny picture of Mount Rushmore. Let me go ahead and get a better one. Let's see. I'll get you guys a better picture that we can look at during the next... break. But for now... We're going to go ahead and watch some Clash Royale. Bowler Loon freeze for Edwin. Rockstar with some drill spam. And that's going to be a tower fall here. Vermont, come on, Rich. It's South Dakota, South Dakota. I just don't know where this Kaiser Soze, it's a statue. I just don't remember what state the statue was in. It's a mountain statue. I'll show you. Well, this feels like it's over. One tip to get out of Arena 12. Win enough games to make Arena 13. And here comes Leloon. Test of the pull. Doesn't matter. This feels pretty brutal. That's a nice high bowler there. The Magic Archer does get one shot, but and bowler to the left. Freeze is in, and this is feeling like it's getting worse here for Rockstar. And it is one of those things you think about when you see the bowler play by Edwin out of the lane. It doesn't seem that big of a deal, but some people get locked into you play bowler in the middle of the lane to protect, and then they just do that in the wrong moment, and boom, Magic Archer takes the tower. Not Edwin, not today. Edwin with the 5 and 2 now. Rockstar falls to 1 and 6, but Edwin might be jumping into the top 2 here. Was already in the top 3. Flame Blaziken saying, is Jupiter going to qualify for Worlds this year? Well, you guys can always go to Royale API and look at the standings. look at all the point totals. That's the thing that you guys can always do. It's available. RoyaleAPI.com is even the name of the website. I'll give it to you. So Royale API, and then you put a dot. You don't write dot. You put a period there, which makes the dot, right? So you write Royale, the letters A, P, and I. And Royale has an E on it, by the way. It's not Royal. It's Royale API. And then you put a period, and then you write the letters C-O-M. That's the com. RoyaleAPI.com. Here's Mount Rushmore. So for this conversation, what we're talking about, so this is a statue carved into a mountain in South Dakota, USA. Yeah, as you can see, if you don't know your American presidents, it's got some pretty important ones up there. But the interesting thing about Mount Rushmore is, except for Roosevelt there, and that's the guy with the big old broom on his lip, the mustache. All these guys are more historical in their relationship to the good old U.S. of A. So, a little bit different there. Jefferson, from the left, George Washington, Thomas Jefferson. Then we have Teddy Roosevelt, Theodore, and Abraham Lincoln. So here's the question. We're talking about your Mount Rushmore, right? Are you simply asking for the 4 best players in Clash Royale history, or for like founding fathers of Clash Royale right? Are you talking just competitive, or are you talking competitive plus content? Right? There's lots of different ways to frame this conversation. Yagit coming in with the hit your Mount Rushmore is Rich Slayton, Andrew Guy, AC, and EB7. That's pretty good. Anyone obtain a Rockstar, if you think you're better, try qualifying next time. Yep. He didn't qualify, but, you could also try qualifying. My Mount Rushmore, SCP 1 Kenobi, will be SergioRamos, Surgical Goblin, Morton, and CWA. Right? So it depends on how you're defining this. Are you talking just competitive, or are you talking like all of Clash Royale conceptually? Right? Good question. And that spammer is going to get... You can just go ahead and, when there's spammers like that, Nimbus, just go ahead and block them fully. You don't have to time them out. You just say bye-bye for those kind of like weirdo spammers. Anaban going Exbo? Anaban Exbo? Hey, Zach, thanks for stopping by on the YouTube side. Do appreciate having you here, as always. Hope your streams are going well. Zach CR, you can go check him out on Twitch. He runs a bunch of tournaments. I think they're usually $50. $50 to the winner, maybe first and second place. I don't know how he does the prize pool, but little small prize pool tournaments for you there on Twitch. Zach CR _. So 6 Loon Drill for Rockstar. And Anaban. I wonder if Anaban decided to run 3.0 just for the challenge of it against Rockstar. If you think you're better than Rockstar, you try and get an invite. Omotayo coming out with the Salseo and maybe the comment of the day right here. Oh, and the archers go down, so the Loon's going to connect. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Big connection there on the right-hand side for Rockstar. Anaban not loving that. Kaiser Soze's CR Mount Rushmore is Nick at Night, Molt, Surtat, Shirt Tag, and Chief Pat. And the connection does get in, but Zappies will stop that. Yeah, I feel like this 6 Loon deck should never lose against Expo. I could be wrong. J-Man1378 says Mo Light, Ruben, Elsiop, SergioRamos for his Mount Rushmore. By the way, how many of you learned what Mount Rushmore is today? Loon trying to sneak onto the right-hand side. Fireball in. Michael Calderon says Surgical Goblin, Anaban, Ruben, and Mo. Colossus Snipe on Twitch says Surge, Morton, RF, and Elsiop. There's a lot of good lists here. That loon not going to connect. We'll get death damage though. What does Anaban even do here? Can you defensive Expo in this matchup? I don't think you can. Right? But like, how does he get an Expo actually on tower in any meaningful way? And now he's in a full Expo Tesla. Gonna have to log this, right? Logs this back. What does he drop down? Does he have a Knight back again? Has to go Skelly's in the middle. Electro Spirit trying to hold. Fireball to clean. Archer's down. And Expo gets a small connection, but Arrows clean it up. Man, yeah, and Arrows in this matchup too. Fireball and Arrows. I thought Anaban was a sniper. He could get on here. No, has to get a Knight down. Does he get the Knight down? No, there's the Knight, but here comes the Loon. He has to try to set up off this Tesla if he can. Which maybe he can set up off the Tesla. So Expo's closer to the Tesla. Drills all that back. Man, this is just, yeah, there's just no way. There's just no way. There's just no way. Triple Elixir makes things, like, you're almost like, hey, this could be interesting, but then you remember there's Arrows, and there's 6-man, and there's Loon. And a full Inferno Dragon burn forces the Fireball out. GG. GG. 6 Loon drill. If you hate Expo, here's your deck. If you hate Expo, this is what you got to run. Because, oh my lord. And here comes the flood of emotes from Rockstar. I mean, that's just wicked. That's just wicked. That's just wicked. Well, that was rough. I main Expo, and this proves Expo needs skill, says Brian in the YouTube chat. I went through my Expo phases, not so much anymore. Let's see. You can sub Ghost and Poison too, says Hugo. Anyone can come with a big sniper next game? We'll see. Sod saying it would be fun if these players had cam on. Yeah, it would be. It is an extra production challenge, obviously, for a wide variety of reasons, not just from the production side, but also from the player side. Not all players have the cam set up or do their thing. We've had it. I think we've had it coming and going here and there. Man, I need a haircut. I'm looking at my hair right now. This flop right up here needs to go. I haven't cut. This has been here since May. This big chunk here in the front. Let's see how tall I can get it. That looks terrible. That's awful right there, right? This chunk needs to get going though. I have to get a haircut soon. I have Mrs. Slayton do it. I'm not going to a haircut place right now. Not in Texas. You kidding me? I'm gonna go fight an alligator. Let's see. Rich used to play this awful deck with Expo, Pump, and Barbs. I must say, dude, Pump Bow was fun. I played Pump Bow for a while. I loved it. It was fun to play. Pump Bow Barbs. I enjoyed it tremendously. And the Barbs acted as fireball bait, which I liked. Let's see. Oh, lots of YouTube videos to learn. Let's see. You look great, Gertch. Keep it growing. No. I'm a short hair guy. I've had longish, not like long hair, but I've had like kind of shaggy hair. Nope. Not into it. Not into it, folks. Let's see. I heart Icebo, says Colossus Snipe in the Twitch chat. A lot of people do heart their Icebos, that's for sure. Brian saying Anaban made some misplays at the Expo. I don't know how you play it. That matchup that's a 100-0 matchup in my opinion. I don't know how Expo wins that. I think it's a CR GOAT. In the West, I think you have to say Surge. In the East, you have to say LCA. And then it comes down to a debate between those two. Both world champions. LCA won CRL China and CRL East. Right? So, and CR and like No Tilt Worlds. Of course, he had more talent around him and in the World Championship, in the Worlds with China than Serge did with Netherlands. I think that because LCOP isn't in English language or in language that Westerners have access to, I think that undermines his conversation in the West, but there's a really strong argument for LCOP. So, an interesting E-Giant deck from Rockstar, and chat talking about it looks like it could be 3M from Anaban. Maybe Anaban believes he's already qualified here and just wants to, like, try to meme on Rockstar. Is that what's happening? EQ for Pump is brutal, though, as has been mentioned by this chat. Anaban, Clash Pro saying Anaban cheat. Anaban doesn't cheat in ladder, he snipes. It's not cheating. You might think it's quote-unquote dirty, but it's not cheating. You know what I think is cheating way more than sniping on ladder? Tie trading or win trading. Both of them. Win trading for sure is definitely, and tie trading also. So I'd rather have, I'll take a sniper over a win/tie trader any day. E-barbs for the Electro Giant. Does Anaban have top 3 sewn up? PE saying the West always smacks East. Not in 2018 it didn't. In 2018 the East just destroyed the West. In 2018 the West just didn't really have a chance, it felt like. Oh boy, this is interesting. This is interesting. Can this get away? Can this get away? Bandit connects. E-Giant trying to do something. Can the E-Giant kill us before the Royal? Wow, the Elite Barbarians. I didn't even have the word for it. What a crazy ending. What a crazy ending. Wow. Zach talking about some win trading. Yeah, well, win trading is definitely no good. But if we're talking about whether something is or isn't cheating, sniping is not, in my opinion. Win/tie trading is, in my opinion. That was a fun little race there. Supercell said they allow tie trading on ladder. I don't know if they always will, and there are some strong arguments against it. And oh, here we go. They're just jumping right in. Or is this a replay? Oh, we have an instant replay? This is awesome. We've never had replays before. Here we go. Here's the replay of the finish. So Elite Barbarians come in. The Bar Barrel and the Bandit clean up the skeletons. The Log tries to stop it. NATO does not pull enough. And there you go. That's it. That's it. That Bar Barrel just smacked those skellies down. And there's a little instant replay there for you. That's fun. Why tie trading? Because tie trading is anti-competitive. Tie trading, pros argue with me about this all the time, but when you tie trade, yeah, if you tie trade the Supercell, remove 15 trophies from each player. When you tie trade, okay, so let's say that it's you and your friend are both at, let's call it 8,000 trophies, and there's someone who's at 7,999. That match should result in a winner who goes up and a loser who goes down. So the person who was below the other two should move up in between them. Instead, tie trading preserves their position and keeps them both above this person. That's why I think tie trading is dirty. It also, like, prevents you from, like, people go, I don't want to tilt my friend. Well, compete against your friend. So, yeah, like, it prevents you from the mental stress of a loss that everyone else has to deal with if they're not in your little, like, tie trading group. So, no, I think tie trading is dirty, just like, I mean, it's not as dirty as win trading. There are levels of dirty, right? Robbery isn't as bad as murder, but still, has no place in competitive play, in my opinion. I met Cube at a lowrider show. Cool. I passed Be Real from Cypress Hill as I was exiting the restroom at a movie theater in Sherman Oaks. So there you go. Those are our 2 hip-hop moments. Oh, I hung out with Danny Brown once or twice. That was fun. Let's see. All to be fair, my CR Rockstar is still Surge, Anaban, LCOP, and C McHugh. That's an old school name I've heard in a while. C McHugh. What headphones do I use? Says Cursive Games. These are the Audio-Technica BPHS1. And Anaban, wow. Just loading up, and a Sparky goes that way. So this is weird. This Sparky's going to get to do a lot here. Does Rockstar have a way to protect the Sparky from the Electro Dragon? Yes, it does. Will that survive? Will it survive, though? Sparky clears all of that off. I don't know. That was a lot of damage. But you don't want to ruin your friendship, especially if you know your friend IRL. So tie trade. Yeah, then if your friendship would be ruined over you competing against each other, you guys weren't that good of friends anyway. That's my opinion. And Rockstar here rages up. A rage battle. This is interesting. Michael Calderon saying, Rich, can I get a shout out? My daughters would love to hear that. We always watch Clash. Hey, well, hello, Michael's daughters. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Listen to your dad. Also, sneak all the candy when he's not looking. Interesting time to rage there. And it's going to... It kind of works out. 50-50 works out. Yeah, the argument of I don't want to like ruin my friendship over a game of Clash Royale tells me that that 2 people weren't really good friends anyway. And I don't know. It's as weak a mentality as Kevin Durant joining the Warriors. Beat him, and then beat him again. Those shades are dope. Where can I get some? El Goku. These are from Gooder. Boom. There you go. Is Rockstar going to lose this tower? Oh, he is. He's going to Sparky into it. Very, very interesting. And I think Rockstar is going to get close, but not all the way here. And now this gets real interesting. E-Golem in the pocket, Electro Dragon behind. E-Golem going to pop. No time for a Sparky to be able to be impactful here. E-Barbs come out here. Mother Witch trying to hold on against this tower, and she will. And those raged up piggies going the opposite direction. It's a pig race. Pigs going hog wild. Sweet! Get it. And they do. And Rockstar takes the win in raged up fashion. Well, that was a thing that happened. Were you wondering if that happened or not? It did. That did happen. That did occur. Were you like, I don't know, did it? Yeah. Well, Clash Royale, Clash gon' Clash. Let's put it that way. Clash gon' Clash. GG. GG. There you go, folks. Anaban clearly told Rockstar his Dexter so he couldn't beat him. So he could beat him with 3 hard counters. Yeah, that was an interesting matchup. Interesting matchup. That's for sure. That's for sure. Let's see what we have left on today's schedule. That was Anaban and Rockstar. I think Betfas Bag might be next. We'll see. We will see. Let's see. Speaking of seeing, go ahead and subscribe. Rich, you're definitely right about the fact that winning a BF3 doesn't mean you're a better player. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Maybe a teens. Maybe a smidge. Maybe a tiny little bit. Ooh, that's a little weird piece of hair sticking up right there. Weird piece of hair sticking up there. But we got it. Let's look at this chat here. Oh! Let me get some water in me. Let's look at this chat here. See what's going on. I think slight matchup for Mark for Sparky because of E-Barbs and Mother Witch. Slight? Interesting. Let's see. Let's go back here for a minute. Blah, blah, blah. Don't want to ruin your friendship. You heard it was here first. Molite, Anyasu, and Anaban all to get top 5 this season. Interesting. Let's go into our next game. Just like every region, Kunal, NACA had four groups. 4. You know, I think I should have turned my standing desk into some standing up now. Let me go ahead and see about this angle, because being on my feet for might be nice for a little bit. I've been sitting down this whole time. How often do you do this live, says Garrett Garcia. When these tournaments are happening, usually about 2 to 3 times a week. Just depends on whether there is currently an event or not. I'm not a regular streamer. I stream when there are appropriate events for me to stream. And this is one of them. My name isn't Rick, by the way. It's Rich, just for, you know, person in the chat asking me questions. Hey, Chazmac up in the Twitch chat. What's up, Chaz? How are you? With the 500-bit cheer. Thank you very much. Do appreciate that. The not much seen Giant right now out of bag. But Giant Graveyard has been getting played a little bit. Just a tad. And CWA just had a video recently about how people are playing Giant wrong. I can't remember who he had on, but the basic idea was you gotta get more aggressive with your Giant rather than play it really passively. So, very interesting. I've never really been a Giant player. But it does feel like Giant Graveyard is like the Giant deck, right? Giant Double Prince is still kind of around. Some people play it. Giant Miner, or Goizen as it was once called, not really played at all anymore. It's a good fireball out of bag. And yeah, it's gonna get aggressive to that left-hand lane. I think he's still gonna go ahead and try to play that Graveyard to the right-hand side, though. I don't think he can switch lanes effectively here. Maybe he'll try. And that point, that Knight connection might actually be the game winner right here. The Knight might do it. Not quite, but it distracts enough. Man, wow, never mind. Lightning comes in. Does Betfas take this right-hand tower? A nice little, ooh, cheeky NATO, and Betfas takes the win. It was Kamikaze, says Omotaya. All right. I have not watched the video yet, but... Hey, Chazmac with the sub. Thank you very much, Chaz. Appreciate it. Resubbing. Your 2nd month as a subscriber. Great to have you. Chazmac of Chazmac Gaming, who's apparently signing the entire Clash Royale community right now. Like, every day I see someone new with CMG in front of their name on Twitter. So, or in-game, too. So, Chazmac, I don't know what he's doing, what he's offering them, but apparently people are really hyped. So, Chazmac just signing people left and right, and just dropped 20 gifted subs in Twitch. You know what? Chazmac, nice work. He's offering that, apparently. Just dropping the heat. 20 gifted subs in Twitch. Thank you very much, dude. Really appreciate it. Fire! You said Knight, you meant Prince. Yeah, I say the wrong thing sometimes there, Matt. You know, you speak extemporaneously for hours on end. Occasionally, the wrong word comes out. How long left today? Maybe about another couple hours, potentially. We are on Bag and Betfas. I believe we have at least 5 more matches after this. 5 more full BO3 matches. So it depends, obviously, on how if they go 2 games or 3 games, etc., etc. So we'll see. Only Rick says the wrong words. Rich never messes up. That's probably true. So Betfas, after seeing Bag go Giant in game number 1, and where's the crown? 1 second. I thought we just saw Bag win game number 1. So who knows? Is this your CRL fix? Well, CRL will be back in our next month. So giant GY for Betfas. Is that Bruzani? Hey, did Brew get us? Oh, let me go back and see who got us up. Is Brew in here? I see. Hey, Brew's in the building. Hey, congrats on making the top 8. Bruzani in the Twitch chat. Creep. A lot of lurkers in the Twitch chat getting their gifted subs and getting exposed. But CRL monthly final qualifier, Bruzani or Bruzani. I don't remember. In the building though. He's not in the chat. He's just lurking. On the game, my name is Please Let Me Win. Look out for me, y'all, says Diodore Haynes. Well, how often does that work out for you? Final minute of regulation play. So far, no significant damage either way. 21-12 to 2018. I remember 2018. What a nice year that was. Oh, you get a gifted sub even when you're not here. Oh, I didn't realize that. Matthew Calderon, how come, Cadens says, how come Brad stopped playing competitive? Because competitive is really stressful, and he realized he had to have a much better time and be much more successful as a content creator. So now he's got like 250,000 YouTube subs, and I don't think he's missing competitive at all. I'd be surprised if he were. Uh-oh, that's a giant on. It's an Inferno Dragon behind. Mega Knight gonna get burned. The Dark Prince does not get in front of the Inferno Dragon, so that actually ends up working out well for Bag in that regard. And Bag not able to poison. Bag poisons high, and the Graveyard immediately swarms his tower, and because of the Fireball, can't really do much with the Mother Witch. So Graveyard working out really well here for Betfas. And GG. I thought Bag won game number 1. I'm a little bit confused. Did Betfas win both games? Didn't Bag win game number 1? Is my brain not working? I thought Bag... No, he didn't. Man, my brain is broken right now. I totally thought... I don't know why my brain just thought Bag won game 1. I guess not. Hey! Oh, this is actually kind of fun. Check this out for a second. Over on the clean feed there. You can see that not stepping in. That is not Bale on the right-hand side. That's IMJP. CRL World Champion with Team Queso. IMJP sitting in right now with Revel. So that's a fun little one. What's up? I need to know when he plays Morton. Morton plays in the EMEA region, not in this region. Hey, Brew is in the building. Maybe he just saw they got the gifted sub. But, hey, Brew Zanny, congratulations very much for your top 8 qualifier at CRL. Very proud of you. Well done. Hope to see more of you, not just the rest of this year, but next year as well. And thanks to everyone who's thrown the follows over on Twitch. And the subs here on YouTube. If you haven't subbed yet, I see there's a lot of you here on YouTube. If you haven't subbed yet, hit that sub button, bruh. There we go. Hit that sub button, dude. Come on, join the party. It's been a party, too. It's been a real party. What kind of party? Well, an interesting one. Let's put it that way. But it has been certainly a party. Don't forget oh yes, you can use. That's a very good point there, Hippie One. Is that people here should not ever forget that you can use code RICH in all your Supercell games. Clash of Clans, Clash Royale, Brawl Stars, whatever you're using. Use code RICH to support me. That's really nice. And if you don't use code RICH, use a code. Use someone's code, because codes are super helpful. Asher Helm, hey Rich, how are you? I'm doing well, Asher. Thanks for asking. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, next match. Anaban versus Edwin. Yeah, Matthew, I mean, as we've seen, being good at ladder and being good at competitive are two different things, and competitive takes some real challenges. C. Davis, Shades are back. What's up, Rich? What's up, C. Davis? How you doing? You chilling? Here with some real fun gameplay today, and Anaban, who's had an interesting day. 5-3. Not a lock yet. A bit surprised the game he played against Rockstar. So first minute passes, and Imedwin sets up Electro Giant. Does have the Elixir advantage. As you can see, Battle Healer comes out in response. Healer with, some are saying RG here. The lightning doesn't make it feel that way. And Anaban, you can see again, just has that King Tower. Oh, not quite on time for Imedwin. And that's a bit of a wasted lightning. That's a bit of a wasted lightning, I think. Because I think that now Anaban can drop in front of this. Yes, he can. And does Anaban have anything for the Electro Spirit to reset? Oh, that's a lot. And I think Inferno Dragon going to go down in time for a little bit more damage. Yeah. You see, Imedwin had the right idea at the wrong time. Right idea, wrong time for Imedwin with that lightning. And now Anaban can just set up in the right lane. I'd say all-time best mortar player has to be Igor. A lot of good mortar players out there. All-time best has to be Igor. And Anaban, and Lucas is more known as a hog player from his early days, right? And Fishboy easily pulls over. And this is just different level. Anaban's healer RG playing very well here. Goes RG in the pocket. Dark Prince is a mile away. Mother Witch going to try to stop here. Doesn't matter. That's a GG. No time to get back in it. Nice game from Anaban. Not quite ready for that 6-3 yet, but one step closer. Very nicely run, but yeah, I think a lot of that was a lot of that came from the lightning that I don't think that Imedwin should have played there. Again, he had the idea. He was trying to pre-lightning and get the Fisherman out of the way and then make the Electro Giant. And if he hit that, right? If he hit that at the right time and the Electro Giant had gone to tower, especially if it like halfway pull, there's a lot of things he could have done to nail that, but a little bit late there. Right idea, wrong timing, and that's it. So there you go. Let's see. Look at anything else in the chat here. Nothing critical. That lighting cost him, says C. Davis. Yeah, it certainly did. What are some other fun? I was showing yesterday some fun things that I have that aren't up on the wall here. Just because I don't know what if I want to like pack it too much. Some other things I've gotten. So this Dark Goblin came in a little care package from Clash Royale. That was pretty fun. I don't use pop sockets. This one I think was from the Japanese shop for Clash Royale. There's a little Clash Royale pop socket that they gave me, that they sent me. Oh, I have some other stuff that I never put up on the hold on. Please hold. Some other fun things that I never put up on the shelf. Here we go. And so here are some interesting things that I never put on the shelf. There's this set of Clash Royale pins. The Series 1 pins, I guess is what they call them. There's your Archer and Goblin Barrel. Those ones are pretty cool. Ooh, this is the limited edition Golden Goblin Barrel. That one's pretty rad. Here we go. Let's go ahead and go back into the gameplay. I'll show you some more after that. Some CMG sunglasses. Chazmac, if you can get Gooder to make CMG sunglasses, I'll wear them. How about that? Happened to blue and yellow background. That was a temporary background when I was working out of a storage closet at the summer camp that Mrs. Slayton is a director for. Do you make good enough money from this? Is this your only job? Casting Clash Royale and doing Clash Royale-related activities was my only job for 2018, 2019, and most of 2020. And then starting in mid-2020, I began working a few different jobs as a producer. I guess it was a segment producer for Super League anyway, with Clash Royale and Apex content there. But I started working as the head of production, or the production manager, for AMG, Aftershock Media Group, the company founded by Ash and Powerbang. So I work for them as well. So yeah, I guess you could say I have 4 jobs right now. I'm a Clash Royale caster. I am a whatchamacallit, I'm a production manager for AMG. I do some segment producing for another company, and also my YouTube content, my content like YouTube and Twitch. So there you go. I'd love to do more Apex casting though. That would be fun. Oh, Lumberjack gets in there pretty nicely. But big elixir advantage right now for Edwin. How long have I been playing? I have the 5-year badge. But yeah, for 2018 through 2020, Clash Royale casting / content or whatever was my only job. I guess like in 2019 I started doing some light segment producing, but it was still like making a weekly show around Clash Royale and a weekly show around Apex. My personal best on ladder is 64-19. Three split here. Fishboy, or the flying machine behind, and the flying machine's gonna be interesting here because now with that E-Wiz going down, again, Anaban has no way to deal with the flying machine on Edwin's side. I just don't see any way through for Anaban here. And this seems like he's gonna have to defensive freeze here to stay alive. It does, but that's the end. That's the end anyway, though. It's not gonna end right here, but that's still the end. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's the end no matter what. Asher Helm saying I love Apex. It's the best. It might be the best. I think it already is the best BR ever, and it could keep getting better. And I'm waiting Apex Mobile soon. Excited. Can't wait for it. And GG. All right, there you go. I like Lumberjacks as resistance. Oh, well, so do I. Let's see. Is your deck maxed with star levels? I have a lot of decks maxed and a lot of star levels. So maybe I don't. There's not really a deck that's like my deck. You know what I mean? Kenny says, I like you. Kenny, I like you back. How about that? There you go. Let's see. Looking at the YouTube chat here for a moment. And I don't think I missed any chats here. Nice glasses, bro. Where'd you get them? Max Oliver. Those are gooders. If my stream deck would work, it worked for the first like half hour of the stream. That's what I don't understand. Why did it work for the first half hour of the stream and then stop working? Super weird. Super duper weird. But Max Oliver, and for anybody who likes the stun glasses, here you go. There they are in the chat. That's what they are. Gooders. I'll link that in the Twitch chat as well. So I know Chaz Max looking for maybe looking for a sunglasses partner or someone to order some CMG branded sunglasses. Let's see. Love from Bangladesh. Love to you too. How are you? I'm Lance. Hello, Lance. I'm Rich. Nice to meet you. It's a pleasure. Welcome to the stream, sir. We're waiting for our next matchup. Am I optimistic about the upcoming balance updates? Yeah, I think that stuff will be good. There you go. What card do I hate the most? What card do I enjoy the most? The card I enjoy... My favorite card is Ice Golem. The card I enjoy the most is Magic Archer. And the card I hate the most? I should say Golem, because it's very well known how much I dislike Golem. I've been having really weird issues with Skelly Barrel Mega Knight Miner decks. Like, Skelly Barrel and Mega Knight in general has been giving me a lot of trouble lately. Because I feel like I defend them both, like, in similar ways, and they just kind of kill me. Have I been to Brazil? I have not been to Brazil. It's on my list, though. It's definitely on my list. For sure. Can you say hi, Bray? I cannot say hi, Bray. I will never say hi, Bray. What's it about this game? It's a game I'll stream on my channel. Okay, yeah, I get that. There's a reason why I don't stream my gameplay. You know what I mean? Why I only stream these competitive stuff. Because I don't want anyone to have to... I don't like being watched. I don't like being spectated at all. Here we go. Here's some more pins for you. This is the Giant and the King. There you go. And here is... This one's like... That's Super Clash of Clans on one side. The Barbarian King. And then, but that Hog Rider. Pretty cool. And then last of my pin... I think this is the end of my pin collection. And that is the series, the Wizard and the Barb. That's the last of like my pins that aren't up. These are like all the character pins or whatever. I have more stuff up there on the shelf, obviously. I wish there were subtitles. I don't understand anything they say. Who says? Me? In English? You know, this is also being done in other languages, right? So, game number 1 was the RG E-Giant matchup. Going to Anaban. Game number 2, Anaban had no answer for the Pigs Recruits deck. And now Edwin going Lava with Cannon Cart? With Cannon? Not Cannon Cart, but Cannon. Lava with Cannon? Lava with Cannon. What language do you speak, AFK Royale? Hablo Español? DiegoE, thank you very much for the €2. I do really appreciate that. And Toots, thank you for the... I think those are Brazilian reals. Is that what that is? Thank you very much for both of those. Do appreciate it. Lance, I'm not huge on that deck. Turkish. Oh, I don't think this is being done in Turkish. I think Anaban probably... Oh boy, that's a lot on the board. Anaban has the elixir. Oh, he's fine. He's fine. Right? Fireball. Yep, he's fine. Do I speak a little Arabic? Not enough to even say, like, anything of value. I tried to learn to read Arabic once, and it did not go well for me. Do I play Free Fire? I do not. And Anaban just sending the BM City towards Edwin right now. Love from Pakistan says, the Batman. Thought you lived in Gotham, but, you know. I hope you're enjoying Pakistan. Fire, and Anaban just... Is anyone even playing anymore? Is he just BMing? My lord. And Anaban just smacking that. And just ruined Edwin there. I guess he got the he got the call there pretty nicely. Love from Israel. Love to you too. Let's see. Oh, hold on, we have the victory thing first. Yeah, salam to the Arabic speakers, shalom to the Hebrew speakers, bienvenidos to the Spanish speakers, bienvenue to my French-speaking friends here. And here is your current standings. Edwin and Anaban, both 6-3, both at the top. So here's the interesting thing, is that they have not guaranteed their spaces yet, because Magma and Bag, both at 4-4, could leapfrog them, not knowing the matchups here. Let's see what's left. Let's see, we just had Anaban versus Edwin. So Betfas plays Magma. That's no guarantee for Magma. Bag plays Rockstar. Bag should win that matchup, but Rockstar has had some games. And then, let's see. Bag plays Edwin. Yeah, Bag and Magma don't play each other. So they could both leapfrog Anaban and Edwin. I don't know all I don't know all the tiebreakers right now. Nothing for English speaking. Well, you guys have been welcomed plenty and said hello to plenty. So, you know. What language we speak in Brazil? Portuguesa. Obrigado. Man, my Portuguese is brutally bad. But, you know, thanks for being here. Let's see. Do you think your mother witch needs a nerf? Yes. Love from Turkish. I don't speak any Turkish, though, unfortunately. Where are you from? I grew up in California, now I live in Texas. Yeah, I know, like, one word in many languages. But that's about it. Speak Spanish, bro, please. No hablo español. Hi from Israel. Hi to Israel as well. Fair, says Ashwin. Let me look at the Twitch chat. I've been all over YouTube chat for a minute. Let's look at Twitch chat here for a second. Twitch chat's, like, talking about the game, primarily. Let's see, some Lavaloon Snipe, Chaz Max saying ridiculous, so ridiculous. Big shocker. Yeah, it was a nice read there. Pretty easy read there from Anaban. Love from Michigan, says Chazmac. Well, love to all of Michigan. Never been. One of these days. Although my grandfather lived in Detroit for many years. From Boston, but lived in Detroit for many years. Do I think Electro Giant needs a nerf? Yes, I think it does. Please speak Korean. Oh, if Andrew was here, he would do it. Andrew speaks Korean. Speaks some Korean. I don't. Spanish, please. Well, there's a Spanish stream, by the way, guys. What do I personally believe is the current best deck? Just put drill in it. Just put drill in it, bro. Magma. Running probably Mortar Hogs here. And Betfas with some RG. Looks like Rockstar retired from content. Just saw his tweet. What did Rockstar tweet? Let's go look and see what he said. Is Rockstar out? Because if Rockstar doesn't play, that gives free wins to Bag and Betfas, which would be huge since Bag and Betfas are both trying to overtake the or Bag and free wins to Bag and Magma. Oh, it's free win to Bag, but not Mag. I need to look at those standings again. But wow, that would be huge. Let's see. Let's go look at Rockstar. I don't follow Rockstar on Twitter, I don't think. Oh, let's see. I don't see anything. I don't see him having said anything on Twitter. Rockstar has not said anything on Twitter that I can see about him not playing. So, I think that's some bad reporting there. Whoever said that in the Twitch or YouTube chat. Irresponsible reporting coming from the gallery here. Thanks, Freezing Code Rich. If you do, Pig split at the bridge here. Fireball doesn't get the Muskie for Betfas, which I think Muskie gets one. Yep, gets one. There you go. Where's Morton? My guess is in Germany, maybe even Stuttgart specific. Might also be in Munich. I don't know where Morton lives actually. I think OP Sam lives in Stuttgart. I'm not sure where Morton lives. But my guess, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's in Germany. If you're asking where he lives. 1340, about to go down even further. RG at the bridge. And that's going to be the high mortar. I think Mortar's supposed to win this matchup, except for there's no log, which makes it a whole lot harder. Scroll down, he tweeted an hour ago. Well, let me look. He tweeted that he was done playing in today's tournament an hour ago? I think that might have been a joke. I think that might have been a joke, guys. I think what you're referring to may have been content from his side. 500 HP on the right-hand side. I don't know, because I'm going to weigh in on this matchup, because I feel like in general, Mortar's had the matchup against RG. I wonder if it's like the lack of log that's giving the making all the trouble here for Magma, or is it just not playing it? Is it just not playing it right? Not 100% sure. Pig split. I guess Fireball being in there too also makes things hard for Magma on the offensive side. RG at the bridge on the right-hand side. Final 28 seconds. Fisherman doing his job, as Phenometer says in the Twitch chat. Fireball log will finish things off. GG. Betfas takes the win. Yeah, I think I saw that too, Hippie One. I saw that tweet. I just don't think that tweet means that he's retiring from the competition. I think that was a joke tweet. That's what I'm saying. I think that was a content tweet, not an actual saying he's stopping. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and ask. Because I haven't heard anything from production yet. I'm gonna ask right now. Yeah, they say he's gonna play against Bag. Yeah, they're saying it's probably just a joke. They're saying he's gonna play against Bag here in a minute. So I think that we do still have Rockstar. I like your style, Rich. I like your style, AFK. Best combo. Best combo. French fries and mayonnaise. There you go. Best combo. There we have it. Let's see. All right. You're going to get timed out for spamming the same thing over and over again. A non-vigilante saying, thanks a lot for reading and replying to the chat, Rich. It means a lot to see you actively interact with us. Hey, thanks for being here, man. You guys being here is what makes this thing happen. Very popular combo in Europe. French fries and mayonnaise? Yep, that's what's up. Hey, Yen coming in with the 19 party raid on Twitch. What's up, dude? Welcome. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate that. Is Andrew the caster Korean? He's half Korean, half Indian, actually. That's the combination that makes someone who looks that pretty. Am I standing? Yes, right now I am standing. Look, here we go. I'm standing up. Doing a little something, you know? Rock back and forth here. My trophy's on ladder. Right now it's 6.2, I think. Personal best, 64.19. You're cute, by the way. Oh, Thu, thank you very much. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Where's the bowler dough? Oh, my camera's shaking like crazy. Earthquake! Ah! No, I'm not in California anymore. I'm in Texas. No more earthquakes. Big thanks. Thank you, Yen. Appreciate it. Are you at my home? Yes, this is where I live. This is my home. I'm at my home in Texas. Digging it. It's nice to be back. Now we have a lot of work to do on this house, because this house needs a bunch of updating. So we have a bunch to do. In the YouTube chat, an account named We Do Not Care said We Do Not Care. And I don't know why that got me so good, but it did. How's Baby Slayton? Baby Slayton's doing great. Next match should be soon. Waiting on it. Oh, I didn't realize that they actually have the clan. I could go and jump in the clan too. Mega Knight meta? Yeah, he's somewhat meta. Here we go, back into action. Magma versus Betfas. And this will be a fun one. I'm pretty sure. Please, Rich, do it. What, yell Hog Rider? I already did one, Chili. But thanks for asking. Maybe if there's an appropriate time for it, I'll do it. So, Bowler Loon Freeze here from Betfas. Bowler Loon Freeze has been pretty popular today. Looking like GY out of Magma with Fireball, maybe? Ooh. Betfas tried to turn that into damage, but there was the Princess Tower. That was maybe... I guess he was up far enough up on Elixir that it was fine. Really felt like maybe he could have re-upped. Rich is the man, says David Villalobos. Oh, thank you. Don't make him blush. I'll blush all day, Chazmac. Internet problem, says AFK Royale. You think that's what it was? I don't know. I think that was just he went for a weird timing and didn't think about the fact that there was a Princess Tower that also was on his balloon. But who knows? Could have just been his internet. He was so far ahead on Elixir that it didn't really matter, you know? Ooh, the Graveyard Counterplay. Decisions. And Betfas plays defense instead. Probably a good idea. Although I wonder who wins this when it's a two-tower game in same lane. Right? That's an interesting question, right? Do you try to go... The only problem there is the tower trade attempt with the freeze is very risky for Betfas there. Way more risky than it would have been for Magma. And so he might not have pulled it off if it had happened, so hence the defense being a smart idea. But the big question there is, when it's two-tower game, same lane, does Balloon have the advantage there? I'm not entirely sure. Do I think Balloon's a top 5 win condition? Let's see. Top 5 win conditions right now, in my estimation, in no particular order, would be RG, Electro Giant, Goblin Drill, Hog Rider, and Ram Rider. So, no. Please nerf Golem. Well, if I were in charge, it would have happened already. But I'm not, so it hasn't. You know what I mean? 1409 on the right-hand side to 1451. Betfas in the lead, but a tenuous lead at best. At any point here, Magma could do a quick lane change, put some damage down. One nasty counter push could turn things around. Seem to be said the opposite direction, though. This Bowler Loon Freeze deck can surprise you, can catch you off guard. Loon raged up. Cage pulls. Defend. Oh, there's the freeze. Does the Loon do enough? I don't think it does. Fireball has to come out. But now that means that there's a lot more Elixir. And that's going to be Betfas for the win, I think. That should be the top. That should be the win. Final 30 seconds. Magma has to defend and play offense here, which I don't think he's a juice for right now. Freeze comes in. NATO pulls it back. Is the cage there? Fireball. Did it fireball far enough away? No, it doesn't. Betfas. 1-2. GG. Big win there for Betfas. Big win. We should see standings here, I think, in a couple minutes. Jeff Freak in YouTube chat saying, top clan in Dallas, come join your clan. Man, but Dallas is such a... Dallas is... You know, it's funny. If you're from Texas, you talk trash on one of two cities, maybe both. Austin or Dallas. People from Texas either hate Austin or hate Dallas. Or both. Betfas can still qualify. He can't afford losing a single game. Good to know. Saad, that's interesting information. And GG's. So we'll see if we get the standings here in a moment. Would love to see those standings. Oh, they're still playing that. This music mix is rough. So hopefully we'll get standings here in a second. My good friend moved to Dallas, Texas, I think months ago. Here we go. Here's the standings. Now, as you can see, Anaban and Imedwin still at the top. That really hurts Magma's chances. But that also is really good for Anaban and Imedwin. Because Anaban and Imedwin both can at worst drop to 6 and 4. So right now, they are both guaranteed in. Anaban and Imedwin both have clinched spots because the worst they can fall to is third, as Betfas, Magma, and Rockstar can at best get to 5 wins. Or Rockstar for 4 wins. But so Anaban and Imedwin, with the loss to Magma, are both clinched and safe. So now the big question is, can Magma clinch, or can Bag clinch that third spot? Or will he leave it open to someone else who could go 5 and 5? That's a big question. Let's see. Nah, he tweaking. Who's tweaking? Fort Worth and Wichita Falls are OP cities. Interesting note. Interesting idea. Rich, we just put an offer on a house in Sherman, Texas. Do I know Mole Lester? Oh, I fell for it. I'm usually so good at those. I'm usually so good at not falling for those. You got me. Well played, Brick. Well played. Well played. Now, now someone has to time you out. Let's see. And Sherman, I forget where Sherman is, because I'm new to Texas. I should have caught that. Well, I usually catch the really offensive, the super offensive ones, Davis. But every once in a while, one of those gets past me. Sherwin, Texas. Let me see where this is. Oh, Sherman, Texas. Sherman, Texas. Oh, you're up north of Dallas. Got it. All right. Do you know the best? You know the upcoming best player of Clash Royale? His name is. Nope. Don't know that person. And if they're the upcoming best player in Clash Royale, then I'll know who they are soon. Yeah, Sherman just north of Dallas. Never been there. All right, so Rockstar playing some drill and Bag playing some sort of spam. We'll see if it's more classic or if it's Ram Rider. You can see the screen through the glasses. No way. Bandit to the right-hand lane. Oh, Rockstar playing what was probably the first really popular drill deck in this Wall Breakers drill variant. Bag really needs this win. He's not even a win here doesn't guarantee him in, I don't think. But he really needs this one. Because then if he doesn't win this one, that next one's going to be stressful, let me tell you. Because that next matchup is going to be Bag versus Imedwin. Summary, you've always wondered if streamers read the message before they read it out loud. Normally I do. We were talking about places, and I just, like, didn't... My brain let it go for a minute, you know what I mean? Drill into that left-hand side. One second, folks. All right, now I'm back. Had to handle some business. Rich is his game name is in Japanese, but it's translated to come out as Candice, meaning bravery. Oh, interesting. Well, we'll see if he's the next guy. You never know. Who did Rockstar beat? Well, he beat Anaban, who played some questionable decks. And I can't remember who else he beat. So Bag ahead in Elixir with a lot more on the board. Does he set up in the right-hand lane as well here? Notice drops Pekka same lane. Gets in front of the Bandit. Drill pulls the... And the timing, a little early there on the timing. A little early there on the timing with the Fireball. I really would love to see Bag hold on to that Fireball and play it at the right time to knock that Valk away to get the extra damage. Bit surprised there. Hey, Davis, good to see you. Enjoy yourself. Hope to see you again this weekend for playoffs. Sunday, 2:30 Pacific, 5:30 Eastern. And the big thing here for Bag in this matchup and in this moment is he's got the drill handled. It's just making sure he doesn't let that wall breaker slide through. The drill is less of his concern, honestly. Does Bag get the lineup here? Nope, Fireball comes out high as it had to. 170 on that left-hand tower. And early with the Royal Ghost in the back, doesn't matter. Fireball in, Bag takes game number 1. Big, big, big one. Big, important win. Big, important win for Bag. Guys, I say we're at 21 subscribers that we've picked up. If you're here, there's 450 of you here on YouTube. If you haven't yet, subscribe to my YouTube channel. You get more of this. You get pre-recorded, or you get best of some of the BO3s from other regions. Right? So far on the channel, we've had Morton versus Sandbox, which was great. We had, let's see, Elsiop versus Famous Kid, which was awesome. Some more really fun ones coming in. Anaban. Who did I have Anaban against? That was a good one, too. We've had some really fun ones here. So tons of other, BO3 or even BO5 occasionally content, and then, of course, some other fun stuff in the mix. So go ahead and subscribe. Aren't I tired of standing? Well, I was sitting for the first half of it, so now I'm standing. There you go. Why didn't you post day before yesterday's group on YouTube? I wasn't super stoked with the... I mean, I could post it maybe. Hey, what's up, kiddo? How are you? Baby boy Slayton. Hey, kid. Hey, I'm still working, buddy, okay? Close the door behind you, pal. Thank you. Oh. He wasn't supposed to come in here, but it's nice to see the kiddo. Haven't seen him since this morning. There we go. Game number 2. Let's see if Bag can close things out. Hey, Su Young Yoon, thank you very much for the support. Appreciate it. I might make the group from the day before available on YouTube. I was pretty tired that day. But I might make it available. Probably should. What's written on my shirt? A bunch of stuff. Good lightning value there. Soy el único que habla español. No hablo español. Never really learned it. Hey, Jason on the Twitch chat just did with the follow and gave out 5 gifted subs. Thanks, Jason. Appreciate it. That's really cool. Love the support. Is Bag playing E-Golem? Is Bag playing E-Golem? Is Bag playing E-Golem? Well, Bag tends to play E-Golem. So, probably playing some E-Golem. This Clash slowly drops for in-game loot. Well, not on my channel. Shout out from Houston, Texas. I have family in Houston. I have family in Dallas, too. Family in Houston, Dallas, Austin, San Antonio, Fort Worth, El Paso. RG sets up in the back here for Rockstar. You know, I thought Barb Hut, like, hard countered Royal Giant. Hey, thanks, Resistance. Appreciate it. The sub is always... Mwah! Do I know if Cashman's casting regional finals? I know that Eric's casting 2 of the regions. I'm casting 1. I don't know if Cashman is also casting. All right, so here we go. We saw this the other day. We saw this earlier today, where Bag just loads up and in double and then in triple just says, hi, stop all of this. Does it work here? Does it work in this match? RG in. Not enough for the Barb Hut. Can you Barb Hut late here and push it back? Does Barb Hut late, but a perfect timed lightning means GG. Not quite GG, but pretty darn close. Merciless is eating Doritos right now? What? Log will finish it. Bag trying to outspeed the Log. Can Bag outspeed the Log? No way! No way! What a throw! 18 HP! And Bag says, your Log ain't nowhere. Your Log ain't nowhere. Bye! He waves out the window of the car as he drives away with Rockstar's win. Bye! Oh my word. What? Someone clip that. Get out of here. That was ridiculous. Rockstar's like, dude, I got this. And then just forgets that rage and everything means his tower goes bye-bye. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That was ridiculous. Oh, here's the replay. Here's the replay. Let's watch this. Let's watch this. Man, we have a replay now. That's pretty cool. All right, here we go. So check this out. Rockstar. So Log's not in cycle here. He just played Log. RG's. Wait, is this really? So he's in a lightning here. The RG's hit. Oh, okay. I was like so confused. I was so confused with the timing here. All right, so he cycles 1 Log. So, Log's last card here. He cycles that Log. And then lightnings. That lightning was just, like, did you lose a bet? Like, why lightning there? Why lightning there? What's the, what are you doing where you're like, hey, my opponent just dropped an an E-Golem, a Prince, a Battle Healer, a Partridge, a Pear Tree, the kitchen sink, 3 turkeys, and his mother's maiden name at the bridge. And you go, you know what I should do? I should solo lightning his tower. I don't think he knew what lightning did. I think he didn't know how much damage lightning did. I think he forgot how much damage. Maybe he doesn't even know how much damage lightning. He's like, that seems like lightning would kill that. And then he went lightning. He went, oh, it does it. Oof. Lightning doesn't. Doesn't kill that. That's that's not what I expected. So, oof. My word. Well, congrats, Bag. Congrats, Bag. I honestly just... Ooh. Know your spell damage, guys. It's like a real key thing that you should know in Clash Royale is how much damage the spells do to the things. Like the towers specifically, kind of a really important thing that you should probably learn there, because tower damage is kind of like the critical factor in how you win games. So if you don't actually know how much damage you're supposed to do to tower with spells, sometimes things happen like what we just saw. Let's see. He's still going to want to lead Fisherman to defend rather than E-Golem. Yeah, soak the charge. So he's playing level 13 Lightning? Yeah, maybe. Just write it down. Hi, I'm from Peruvian. Congratulations. Welcome to the stream. Are you standing up? Yeah, I'm standing up right now. See? Standing up. Bouncing around to this cheesy 80s music. Here we go. So, I wish we saw the standings, though. No standings? Hello, suppliers. So let's see. Betfas needs this win to stay in it. My word. That E-Giant just walking along. NATO for NATO, though. I wonder if Rockstar, like, making plays like that actually makes him more popular with his stream rather than fewer. Rather than less. Rather than fewer. Rather than less. Oh, my ding-dong. All right, so Anaban 6-3, Edwin 6-3, Bag 5-4. So Bag currently in charge of his own destiny. If Bag can beat Edwin, Bag clinches his spot in the top 3. If he doesn't beat Edwin, that opens it up to Betfas and maybe Magma? I'm not sure. I don't know those, whatchamacallit, those tiebreakers. I understand that Betfas has to win and Magma and Bag has to lose. The question is, what's the tiebreaker situation between Bag and Betfas, which I don't know. Do I think Tesla and Goblin Drill are getting a nerf? I don't know about Tesla, although it might. Goblin Drill, probably. It'd be crazy if it didn't. Betfas sets up E-Golem right-hand side. Or E-Giant, not E-Golem. And there's so many E things, and they're different E's. Elixir versus Electro versus Giant versus Golem. It's a good lightning. If that Prince can get to the tower, or to the Tesla, can it? A lot of nice damage here by Rockstar to hold off the Electro Giant and the Prince. The Prince here feels like a big difference maker in this matchup. What really makes the Drilla OP, though, if you could pick one thing? Ugh. I don't know. It's interesting because there's so many cards now that like have this like guaranteed damage situation. Yeah, Sad, I just don't know what I know how the tiebreaker works. I just don't know what the tiebreaker is between Bag and Betfas. Like who's won what. I don't know if they've split the games or what's happened. Does Prince get away here? Skeletons do a good job, but right now Rockstar thirsting for Elixir. Does he lightning here? He lightnings but doesn't get the tower. Oh boy. I don't know, Bose. What do you think? Will he play in CRL? It's just so hard for... So Rockstar's doing a fine job defending, but it's so hard for him to do any significant damage. Final 30 seconds. I mean, he could try to... Can he EQ here? EQ cycle this? Not when he misses that. And he's so far behind right now. Lightning comes in. Prince going to do it. Skeleton's not going to be enough. GG. GG. Betfas. Nice solid win. Is a game of EQ cycle, not E-Giant connections. Yeah, and he didn't EQ cycle. So there you go. Game number 1 goes to Betfas. He could make this interesting. Bring us to an interesting end of the day. What's on my shirt? Hevenu Shalom, Ultimate Frisbee. What else is on my shirt here? Hevenu Shalom, Ultimate Frisbee. A couple more things here. The star, it's all for the camp that Mrs. Slayton is a director at. I in my spare time when I was there this summer, I coached teens in Ultimate Frisbee. It was fun because I love Ultimate. Really fun game. All right. May I know when regional final starts? They start on Saturday. Saturday is APAC and EMEA, and that will be, I know EMEA is on Eric's channel. I don't know if Cashman is doing APAC or not. And then on Sunday is LATAM and NACA for regional finals, and Eric's doing LATAM, I'm doing NACA. So here on Sunday, we're back here again Sunday at 2:30 p.m. Pacific, 5:30 p.m. Eastern to start the NA finals, and then we'll be back in on Tuesday to finish those off. And then World Finals are not this upcoming weekend, but the following weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm casting Friday, Eric's casting Saturday, Sunday. So there you go. Boom. That'll be fun. Do. Cash is probably doing APAC. No one else wakes up that early. Yeah, I know. I considered doing APAC. I considered it, but I'm too tired. Let's see. Brian says, your mom. What about her? Like, she's good at volunteering. She's an accomplished horseback rider, horsewoman, and a decent skier. Well-read. What about my mom? Let's see. Rich, what other games do you play outside Clash Royale? Do you play Brawl Stars? I mean, I play some Brawl Stars. I haven't played much lately. The number 1 game I play outside of Clash Royale is Apex Legends. I mess around some other games here and there, but Apex is the real jam outside of CR for me. So there you go. And here we go. Game number 2, Advantage Betfas. Can he put the pressure on Bag, or does he lose here and immediately relieve that pressure? And Betfas going to go 3.0 here. Oh, 2.0. What? 2.0. Not even 3.0. A 2.9, I mean. Betfas going 2.9. Who even runs 2.9? Oh, it's Arrows. Oh, Giant Arrows Graveyard. Oh, boy. So Betfas tries to clinch with Expo, and that does not turn out well. I bet you Rockstar knew this was coming. I bet you Rockstar was like, hey, Betfas has a clinch game here, and he would love to clinch with Expo, and so so I'll pick something that is real nasty on that. So Giant, Dark Prince, Arrows, plus GY. This is a real rough one here. Does he get on tower, though? No. No. Yeah, 2.9 ain't doing nothing here. We can probably, unless Rockstar throws, which is possible, we can probably call this one for Rockstar. What a choice. Like, great, excellent read by Rockstar. Rockstar's like, people want to meme against me. They want to get content against me. Solid read. And it connects. And it connects. And it connects. Oh, Giant just barely gets down in time. That was a bang-bang connection to pick that up. Here come Arrows. Why did it... This is not me, by the way. That's the iPad that they're using from the clean feed. So let's see if they get it. There we go. That was not me. Wow. Is Betfas good enough at this matchup and better enough than Rockstar that he could win this? Arrows on the... So he has to log... He's going to log this. Fishboy comes in high. Ice Golem doesn't get kites on anything. The Ice Golem didn't do it. Ice Golem didn't do it. This is interesting. This is really interesting. That middle trick out of Betfas was smart. Just what a situation he's in. Is he Expo far lane here? Is he cycle another Tesla? Another Tesla. There we go. Second setup. It gets the arc. Dude, the way that Betfas set up the cycle here is really good, though. Fireball plus arrows is so annoying, though. And now, finally, Rockstar has the lead. Tesla should be back in cycling. He might. He's not Ice Golem here in front of this, I think? Or Skeletons. Tesla goes inside. No, he doesn't. This is so... I'm so curious about how this is going to work out. This is legitimately very fun to watch. Playing against Expo is really annoying. Watching Expo in bad matchups is really fascinating. I think it's one of the more interesting things to watch in Clash Royale is someone playing Expo in a bad matchup. Fireball is a bit extra, but the archers were unnecessary. And Rockstar knows that Betfas has to connect on this side, but Betfas can try to... Can he Fireball log this out? What's the damn... no, he can't. Oh, and he missed the Dark Prince. Oh, doesn't connect, though. Yeah, that's GG. That's GG. Oh, that was interesting to watch. Interesting to watch. But Rockstar didn't make enough mistakes. Well, here we go. Game number 3. Rockstar trying to put Bag over. You know what I mean? Rockstar trying his best to help Bag out right now. That was fascinating to watch. That was what was toxic, AFK Royale? Like, Betfas went for his deck, and the BMing. Yeah, Rockstar's doing it for content. Hey, Frost Dust resubbing up 6 months of subs, and thank you very much, Ace. Everyone who's followed on Twitch, thank you very much. I do appreciate that. That was fascinating. That was fascinating. You saw, like, Betfas nearly figured it out, right? He knew what the moves he had to do, but he couldn't quite put them together in the way he needed to. And that one move, the Expo in the middle, the Tesla outside, like, very close, very close. Like, he couldn't pick up he tried to pick up the Mega Minion in the middle, but the Ice Golem wasn't there at the right spot. That was just fascinating. I love watching Expo play against bad matchups. It is really interesting. So here we go. Game number 3 coming in just a moment. Be very curious to see what they both come out with here. Because Betfas needs this to stay alive. A loss here means it's GG. A loss here, I think, guarantees Bag. Because what's the Magma matchup, though? Does Bag have matchup against Magma? Right? What are the results of Bag versus Magma? That I don't know. Edgy Gamer says, sup. Sup, dude? Can you show me your emojis on the back? My emojis on the back? What? Don't you think you just like watching Expo lose? No, I don't love watching Expo lose like any more than I love watching anything else lose, but It's the Expo is one of those decks that can figure out how to beat bad matchups. Bacon rules. Yeah, it does. In the YouTube chat. Expo is a deck that can figure out how to beat bad matchups in a way that's really unique. Unlike anything else. E-barbs go to the right-hand side. Did I ever study that? I did not. Whatever that thing is you're talking about. Bag played off stream. Hold on. Bag played off stream. What was the result? Oh, Bag won. Oh, so this is all a moot point. This is over. Bag clinched. Well, there you go. Bag has clinched. All that's left is Magma Anaban after this. Well, there you go. Why do I have sunglasses indoors? Because I like wearing sunglasses on stream. I like these sunglasses. I hate the bright lights in here. There you go. Because I have very bright lights on me for the stream, in case you didn't know. In fact, I'll turn the lights off in a moment so you can see how much different it is. But I have pretty rad sunglasses. All right, so we have the results. Anaban, Edwin, and Bag are your qualifiers. One moment. Interesting choice of this for Rockstar with this specific drill deck. I mean, we've seen the princess, kind of the princess bridge spam, like weird drill deck. This Firecracker E-Barb's one I don't think I've seen before, though. Why aren't the crown graphics updated? I don't know. I'm not in charge of those. When does elimination bracket start? I think sometime during regional finals, which starts on Saturday. Final two. Let me check this. I wear sunglasses at night. Great song. Probably. Oh, so now that the qualifying is done, Magma has decided to forfeit his last match, so I think we are done. I think this is the last game here. And there you go. That's it. Betfas wins, but does not qualify. GG, everybody. Nice win for Betfas. Well played. I'm sure he is very happy about that. But not happy enough because he didn't win he didn't qualify. So we'll go ahead. I think we're going to get our standings here in just a moment. We'll see the final standings. But Magma has decided to bow out of the final game. Guys, if you haven't yet, over on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to spam it in the chat right now. Hit that sub button. Join the family. Come back here for more. Ring the bell. Like the thing. Do the stuff. You know what I mean? Okay, so let me show you how bright these lights are. Watch it when I turn these off. Right? And now my camera will sort of adjust. And when I turn it back on, my camera has to take a moment to adjust and get all the colors right. But I got some pretty bright lights on here to fill everything, make stuff look good. So there you go. Here's the final stand. Oh, never mind. Not the final standings. Just they're running the victory card because Magma decided to not play the final match because he wasn't going to qualify anyway. So there you go. There you go. There's that little victory card there for Anaban. Can mods ban me for spamming? No, I'm in charge. You can't ban me. I'm in charge. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Boom. You know what's really cool? Really cool piece of this collection? You see what this is right here? You guys see what this is right here? Well, let me give you guys the little Anaban thing one more time. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. I might just save it forever. Let me bring this over here. This is an unopened pack, an open box of Clash Royale trading cards when they made these in 2018. I have no idea if I'm going to do like an opening video of going through these cards. That could be fun. I might just save them in this plastic for, you know, the foreseeable future. But, yeah. I have a big collection of these already from when we did, I did these on the first season of CRL. Worth 1 cent. Says Haggis Hippo over on Twitch. I think that I would get a lot of these actually if people wanted, if I try to sell them, but I'm not going to. So maybe I'll do an unboxing of them. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Lots of possible plans, but there's your standings, folks. Anaban in first place. Bag gets to second place right now. Bag gets to second place over Edwin. So there you have it. Bag, Anaban, and Edwin, your 3 qualifiers from the group. Betfas would have loved for Bag to leave that door open for him. Doesn't happen. So there you go. Please do unboxing, says I'm not going to read your name because, you know, it's not appropriate, but yeah, maybe. But there you go. Anaban, Bag, and Edwin, your 3 qualifiers from the group. Congrats to all 3 of those guys. I'm sure Bag very excited to be moving on, obviously. So nice work from him. That's going to be it for the day, folks. If you're on Twitch, stick around. We're going to go and find someone really cool to host and send all this love on. Pass it on to someone else who's streaming on Twitch. But if you're on YouTube, it's been really, really cool. I really appreciate you guys being here and coming and hanging out. So there's going to be more best of videos coming pretty soon. I have a really great matchup with 2 of my favorite all-time players from this event, but from a different group coming up on the channel fairly soon. So keep an eye out for that one. And, of course, we're back here on Sunday at 2:30 p.m. Pacific time. That's going to be 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. We'll be back here for the remainder of all of this for the playoffs for NA on Sunday and on Tuesday. And then I'm casting the finals the following Friday, and then Eric takes over finals for that Saturday and Sunday. So that's everything that's coming. So, of course, like this thing, comment, whatever. Be cool. As always, be excellent to each other. Later, YouTube. All right, Twitch. I'm going to go ahead and watch to see when it's time to turn off this YouTube stream. And then we're going to go ahead and there we go. Boom. The YouTube stream